Hello, everyone, and welcome to the adventures of Rokugan. Dai Show, which is episode 4, known as Kingdom. And it is currently the year 1000 IC, the second month of the moon. And as you can see from the new landing page that I've created for the players, on the furthest right, we have the hero characters. We have actually 6 of them. It might grow, it might not. Then after that, at the bottom part, there's story objective, which I already given the players about a month ago or weeks ago, where the daimyo, the dragon clan, has actually gave them a land and the people that they actually have to lead to actually raise it up. And then per annual year, they have to actually give out the food at the end of it. And then after that, then build relationship with other nearby clans and explore the lands during a exploration phase. And we'll be using the Kingmaker second edition book from Pathfinder for this one, which is a very excellent book. It's a really nicely written, beautiful book. Which, if any player or any DM out there that's listening to me now, I want to create a game with kingdoms and building management, where dungeon crawling is a thing of the past. This is the time that you can open up this book and then tell your players, let's start building this village up from a simple torp into a capital city. But not leaving out the adventuring part, because the book actually do allow you to actually go and adventure when there are ruins nearby and certain political matters. And when you need to discuss stuff with traders, merchants, pirates even, bandits even, and all these things. But at the bottom left part also they have relationship. This relationship part is going to be built up when they talk to certain leaders, or the men and women they're going to be built up during the adventure. When they get married, when they have children, only time will tell. But also, we have 4 bars here that you're looking at, which is from hostile, indifferent, neutral, and friendly. Currently, at this very moment, the one that's hostile with the players' clans are the ones from Fulang and the Spider clan. The Spider clan doesn't seem to be happy with what the players actually did during one of the first few episodes. It's also because Miromoto Hitsumi beheaded one of the Spider clan's Ronin. So to the Spider clan, like killing one of the people was probably uncalled for. And it's something that they would not like. But this is, of course, just for player knowledge that the Spider clan is actually hostile to them. But as characters, none of them know that the Spider clan will be there trying to assassinate them, trying to cause trouble to the kingdom, and then many more. But the other clans that are indifferent to them is the Phoenix clan, the Lion clan, the Unicorn clan, the Scorpion clan, and the Crab clan. So these clans are still looking at the Dragon clan as like, you guys are on top of the mountain, you are mysterious people, we don't trust you. That type of mentality. But the one that's neutral is currently the Crane clan, all because that Kabuto Doji was formerly from the Crane. And as part of the Crane themselves would actually like to discuss certain matters politically, truthfully, and many more. But the ones as friendly are those from the Dragon Clan. And now, let's actually begin the story. Inside the farming village, after traveling for months, the villagers actually establish the farms, their small little huts, and also many other things. But within that month itself, Kurunai, Miromoto Hatsumi, Asho Togashi, Gilgon Anamai, you all have established yourself within the small little village of Komori. In this small kingdom though, you all decided to actually name it the small little kingdom fiefdom of Konoha. After that many discussions and then riding on your horses, the horses was actually given to you all as a gift by the daimyo, and it was actually being taken care of by one of the blacksmiths not far from your current little houses, where you all rest and decide to actually establish your small little fiefdom. There's a farm, of course, that's already being built up, which of course the villagers are managing and then planting their plum trees and their paddy fields for the rice that's going to be harvested during the time of spring. But it was at this moment also that many of you which were in the room, and Doji Kabuki just actually sitting down reading a book in the room, which Asho Togashi always knew. Asho, you're looking at the small little pond around the bridge itself. The koi fish that's swimming around left and right. It actually gives you a sense of serene, a sense of wisdom, you think to yourself. And then on the other side,
Fish.
you can see Kurunai just looking at Sakura tree. It's like slowly, like wintering. The weathers itself, like coming. You think to yourself the sense of establishment that you all have done. Bringing the bandits, making them actually working with you. The villagers was actually happy to actually follow you and then establish this little place. And then many more. But now, there are no adventures to go to, but more towards the establishment of what you want to do. So each week, as you guys, all of you will be building and thinking what to decide during the week, and the second week, and the third week, and the fourth week. Downtime is going to be very fast around this time until you all decide to go on an adventure together to some nearby ruins, pray on a shrine, or visit people for some trading, and many more. So now, I'm going to be going to Kurunai. Okay, Kurunai, as you stood there on the small little pier, like looking down at the fish pond underneath your feet, the koi itself were just swimming, gasping for air, moving around. You fed them simple fish pellets. You can see Aosho Togashi, the other end, also admiring the fish. It's a sense of calm. It is spring. What do I do, Kurunai?
I have no control over my token, but I basically, just give me control of my token so I can move to and talk to people.
Oh,
Don't think
hold-
anyone has control of their tokens.
because this Kurunai was still set to the old Kurunai.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me give access to everybody again.
Mm-hmm. Just put the correct HP and save. Yep.
Aosho Togashi.
I basically, after like admiring the tree, she just makes her way to where Gilgon is, and she basically said to him, "Good morning to you, Mr. Gilgon."
Greetings, little one.
So, now that we have settled in nicely, it's high time that we start appointing people to the correct positions. May I inquire what is your sets of skills and how could you be beneficial to our younger clan? AKA tell her your ability, your skill proficiencies.
I am very good with animals. I am very good at scaring people into doing what I want. I'm proficient in nature, but I wouldn't say I'm good at that.
Are you proficient in persuasion or deception?
Persuasion I am, and I'm also proficient in stealth.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty good at sleight of hand as well, even though I'm not proficient in it, and I'm good at acrobatics.
Okay, good.
Wait. Is this roleplay or is this player talk?
No. And you just gotta
At
rephrase.
first, it was.
You just gotta rephrase the
At
whole
first,
thing
it
in
was
roleplay.
roleplay. I'm good
Because
with animals.
I
I'm
was
good
like-
at scaring people.
Listening to this as a roleplay, I'm good at sleight of hand, and I'm also good at scaring people, and I'm good at stealth. Like, okay.
Yeah, it started out as roleplay, and then it switched to not.
Yeah, you just gotta rephrase it to, to roleplay.
She,
It was at nature that I
Asher is just
started
hungry.
using.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway, you just gotta rephrase it to roleplay.
So I am very good with animals and scaring people into doing what I want. I can also talk them into doing things. I'm very sneaky. I can steal I can perform tricks with my hands very easily, and I'm also quite the acrobatic snake.
Agreed. Because I'll be looking into hiring a magister for our younger clan. Somebody who can take charge of all things magical in our territory, tending to the supernatural that may affect ordinary citizens, as well as promoting the higher learning of magic, rather be arcane, divine, occult, or even primordial in nature. Plus, you'll be overseeing the aspects of all governmental bureaucracy when it pertains to magical affairs. That way you can be of
Um,
service to our clan.
I don't know if I'd be the best for magic.
I trust your skills. Pretty sure you will do some great things. This is why I'll be appointing you as a magister.
Would that allow me the freedom to explore the lands around our village?
If you wish, yeah, you could explore it
Yeah.
looking for anything that is, magical and study it, and then give me your findings on how we can use it. It's up to you to decide, whose are your students and whatnot, and educate the people into how to properly guard themselves against unknown types of magic that are evil by nature.
If you see that as the best position for me, then I shall undertake it.
Almost definitely, yes, I see it. See no one better than you. Would you please call everybody else for the first ever clan meeting? I'll need to start appointing the rest into the proper positions that we have, and I need to. That's when she basically walks around you, looks at the armor, and she's like, "It's high time we start making things. The first stones need to be laid, and now it's the
All
time."
right. Okay. Before I let you actually head over there to talk to you, now me going to Miromoto Hitsumi. Miromoto Hitsumi, you were in the bath. You took the best hot bath you ever had. You got up from the water and you took your bath towel and dried yourself up. And then, as you head out from the bathroom, you can see Asho Togashi inside the pond trying to catch koi fish. But you also remembered that this was a time that you would need to actually discuss with Kurunai in regards to the leadership of the current kingdom. And seeing Asho Togashi inside the pond, you're unsure what he's actually doing. He's actually trying to put his hand inside, trying to catch the fish, but the fish just keep on dropping off from his hands, and he falls back into the pond. So, Hitsumi Muramoto, what do you want to do?
I'll go and meet. I'll go over here and ask him. Uh, well, that was the best bath
Okay,
I've
beforehand,
ever
I'm
had.
just gonna ask out of character, what time is it?
Morning.
Like, okay, so for this, okay, my brain, hang on. Yeah, okay. Back to roleplaying.
What were you planning on doing? Were you trying to catch some of the boys in the pond?
Stupid breakfast keeps running away from me.
Well,
I mean, swimming away.
well, I guess you'll have to wait a little bit more, be more patient, and trying to when they're not when you least expect it. So,
Ashito would just hop out of the pond, like, jump up on the bridge thingy. And it's just like, oh, God damn it. My bottom half is wet. It's just bottom half drenched in water.
uh, do you need a spare towel to help dry you off.
Yeah, I think so.
And she will go and walk back to the onsen and grab an extra towel and then walk back towards him to hand it to him to help dry him off.
I would probably say that our shooter is confused with the towel. He doesn't know how I use it.
And yeah, she'll pretty much point to what she has around her way, around her. This is to help dry you off. This you use it on your body to dry off and whenever you're wet.
Oh, very difficultly wraps around himself.
It's do you need any help, Pat?
After that, he just walks up very difficultly too, because he like still doesn't know how to use the towel.
Uh,
Right. Okay. When you took the towel, okay. Minamoto Hitsumi, you can actually see Gilgon Aramai and also Kuronai waiting inside the room where they're actually going to initiate the talk in regards to who is going to take leadership role and what. But while waiting for Asho and yourself, Minamoto, Doji Kabuki already like went in. And if I remembered correctly, Viscount said something about taking the, was it the emissary? Or was it the counselor? Or viceroy?
Uh,
The
I
I
think it
can't.
warden,
was.
the warden is going to be Black Wolf, and the emissary, is going to be filled. I believe I was gonna give that to emissary. Yeah, I was gonna give it to Doji Kabuki, but I'm basically trying to fill all the essential big positions to avoid the -4 penalty for the office being vacant.
Yeah, because when you're vacant, you, yeah, it'll be by -4
Exactly. That's
for the
why.
month.
Yeah, exactly. Like for that particular activity, that's why I already found my general. I already found my warden, and I appointed Gilgon as my magister. And yeah, like I'll be able to put Doji Kabuki as my temporarily emissary. I'll be able to switch things around later on, since you can switch positions, but not in the same turn. Next turn, aka like when it's a whole year, then you can switch offices and everything. So I'm just like
Yeah,
putting people
but
into
switch
the.
officers,
Mhm.
there is a rule where you switch positions, there were penalties because the people, the citizens, will not be happy about it. There's a rule for it.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
which page. You can't switch position
Uh,
every single time.
yeah, exactly,
Otherwise,
exactly.
there will be unrest. There will be unrest if you keep on switching position because the meaning that the citizens do not trust you all to take that leadership role. So if you there is a vacant leadership role, for example, currently the ruler, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 8 roles here that players can take as leaders, but I'm not gonna go out there and look for 8 players just to fill up this leadership role because NPCs that you meet throughout your travel can also be leaders. They can take over either as warden or viceroy or treasurer. It doesn't mean that every player will have to be a leader. So because you can always take other roles, but there is a rule that they can where players can also take like assist. They call it the assist rule, where like Kurunai can have assistance from Gilgon, for example. If the leader, if all the leaders are already filled up, so other players can actually also assist to give that bonus to the player during that week, and so on. So, okay, you all have access to your Kingdom Konoha character sheet. So, what you all need to do, one of you actually need to do, is to fill it up. So, right now, you do not have a government. So, what is your government? Choose now.
Okay, as per the rule of the book, since the land was basically given to us, so that is like, it's a grant. That's the first thing we need to basically put, that the kingdom is the land, the charter, wait, conquest, charter selected, yep. Under charter, basically, yep, its grant is already there. The government type is going to be like, let me just go to the government type. Government type is definitely going to be feudalism, because that's how it is. It's a feudal lord.
Do we
And,
have other choices?
well, we do. It's on page 14 of the PDF. Page 14, I'm going to put it here also in the video. Page 14 of the PDF. You get to see all type. The first one is despotism, which is a nation is centered around a single individual who seized or inherited and commanded authority. Ability boost towards stability and economy, +1 free ability booster. Skill proficiency is intrigue and warfare. Bonus feat, crush dissidents. This is basically if you were to seize authority through a coup. Feudalism is a nation's rule is vast in a dynasty royal family. Much of the real power is distributed among their vassals, which is what I'm basically doing. You are now by default my vassals. That's why I'm appointing you so that everybody will have a say in the government. It's not just me who's, you know, giving all the orders. No, you can actually have a saying if you are a feudal vassal under me. You can have a say, you can say no, you can say yes. It's up to you. But it follows majority rule. You gain ability boost towards your stability culture plus a free ability booster. We gain skill proficiency in defense and trade, and we get a bonus feat, fortified fiefs. As in all of our territories will be fortified.
I think it seems, from what it looks like between all these governments, the
Mhm.
most important thing and the most different thing among them is going to be the bonus fee.
Yep.
What
I'm choosing
what does Crush Descent do?
Crush Descent is, let me just copy it. Control
I'm
F.
sorry,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Control F, and here we are, Crush Descent on page 36. Your rule breaks no descent and stamp out traitors, making it harsh example of them. Once per kingdom turn, when you gain unrest, you can attempt to crush the descent by attempting a basic warfare check. On a success, the unrest increase is cancelled, but a critical failure, the unrest is doubled. In an audition, you gain +1 status bonus to checks to resolve dangerous kingdom events that revolved inheritable breaking, such as a feud.
So it sounds to me like, because all of our characters are generally good, we're not going to have problems with unrest, so we should skip despotism.
Yeah.
What does the feudalism bonus do again?
The
The feudalism bonus was
uh,
fortified fights.
Yeah, 45 fives. I'm gonna look for it now. 45 fives, and
I'm sorry, I'm trying to make this a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
quicker by not going through each and everything that each and everyone does.
Yeah.
I figured the bonus feat is a good place to
Oh,
focus on.
definitely. Here's what the bona fide fives is. Your vassals take their duty to protect those under their stewardship seriously, and your engineers emphasize the value of a strong defense when it comes to building settlements and fortification. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to checks attempt as part of fortifying a hex activity, and on activities to build or repair a barracks, castle, garrison, keep, stone wall, wooden wall. In an audition, you gain 1 status bonus to all kingdom checks attempted during a dangerous event that is directly impact your settlement's defense. So if somebody basically was to attack us, we'll always have a +1 to defense. Always.
That sounds awesome. I really like that ability.
Yeah.
Oligarchy, though. Let's keep going and check all of them before we decide. I really like that one.
Oligarchy, we gain
Insider
trading.
trading.
We copy that, and we go to insider trading. Okay,
If you want, I'll stay on the government page and I'll tell you what each of the feats are as we go through them, and you can just type in the feat that you're searching for if you want.
Yeah. Insider trading. Your leading citizens share valuable business information with one another, and with associates in other land. They hire another worker to supply the labor that they need to fuel their production. You gain 1 status bonus to establishing a work site, establish trade agreement, and trade commodity activity. In addition, you gain 1 bonus resource die at the start of each kingdom's turn. Basically,
okay.
It is
that last part, resource die.
Yeah, the resource die is a good thing, but in the long, stretch of things, having a fortified settlement very early and having a permanent +1 to defense outweighs, the insider trading, because insider trading, you could gain it later on by just fulfilling the prerequisite, which is us being trained in an industry.
See, I don't know. I'm thinking having the extra resources to be able to buy anything, not just defenses, would be excellent. Because then we can buy anything we want, and we could also buy defenses when and if we need them.
Yeah, but
I don't know how important. I don't know how important economy is. This is actually not a terrible option.
True, it's not a terrible option, but we lose on the boost ability towards stability and culture. Plus, I could use the free ability booster to boost economy.
Yeah. I would not throw this in the definite no pile like I did with the first option. The first option, the Crush Descent, definite no. I do not care about upheaval. I think we are safe from upheaval because of how we plan to run our government.
Yep.
So that one's a definite no. I think this one should be a maybe, but I do think you're right. Fortified fiefs would be better.
Yeah, because having a permanent +1 to defense extremely early in our kingdom's life is very much important. It outweighs, crushing dissidents. Plus, we gain a stability booster to our stability. That means, it's a permanent. The booster is basically we roll with advantage on our stability. So we'll always be rolling with advantage on 2 things.
There's no advantage in the game.
No, the ability boost.
It's just a plus, not a double D20.
Oh, okay. It's just a +1. Okay, yeah. That means we have a permanent +1 towards our stability and culture. +1 free ability booster, which I can definitely use it to immediately, like, for example, put the boost towards, like, our economy. Thus,
I think it might be better to put it towards loyalty, actually.
True. I could put it at loyalty.
But
actually,
for now, we haven't decided. We haven't decided feudalism yet. Let's see what the Republic does for their pull together bonus feat.
Republic. For the Republic, you are too much of a Star Wars guy.
Okay, the Republic. It says here, your people are very reliable, and their swift decision making keeps most projects from getting too far off track. Once per kingdom turn, when you roll a critical failure on a kingdom skill check, attempt a DC 11 flat check. If this succeeds, your citizens heed the call to pull in extra work to mitigate the disaster. Treat the kingdom skill check result as a failure. Instead, the DC of this flat check is increased by 5 each time you subsequently use it, but it decreases by 1 to a minimum of 11 for each turn that passes when you don't use it. basically, every time we get a nat 1, we get to use this ability. We roll DC 11. If we succeed, then, the next time we want to use it again, it becomes a DC, 16.
16.
Now, even if you get a net 1, it becomes a -5 to your DC. If it's a net 1, right, it's not an immediately automatically critical fail because depending on the target number. So it's different. The rules here is different than D&D. So for when you're level 1, when your kingdom is level 1, getting a net 1 is literally almost like not doesn't do much, but it still get you that -1 unrest. But that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah, but
seems
once you go higher
way too
level, that's when
specific.
it gets really difficult.
Yeah, this seems way too specific, and it's only going to occur 1 in 20 times.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
say we pass. This is a definite
Definitely.
no.
Practical magic, on the other hand, it says here, magic has an honored place in your society, and your people incorporated into their everyday work to make life easier. You gain a +1 status bonus to magic checks, and you can use magic checks in place of engineering checks as an audition. In audition, as a magic wielding NPC, find your nation a comfortable place to live and work. You reduce the cost of hiring adventurer activity by 1 resource point. Basically means we are so reliant on magic that magic users find living in our kingdom much easier.
That is a super cool ability, but I think the improved Fifes is better still.
Yep, Improved 5 is so far like the most appealing. Like the rest of them are like, a bit meh. So we all in agreement that
What
feudalism is
does...
our. Yep. Yeah.
We've got one more to go. What does Muddle Through do from the Yeomancy?
Yeah.
Yeomanry.
Yep. Do that and yeomanry. Okay, muddle through. People are independent-minded and take care of the small things around the kingdom, not letting them pile up into bigger problems. Increase 2 of your ruin threshold by 1, and one of them by 2.
Oh, that's... What is the Ruined Threshold?
On it. And okay, I'm trying to find like the word ruin, but it just means corruption. Because on the character sheet for the kingdom, like in the book, there is like the ruin has corruption, crime, decay, and strife.
So, I really like the last one. I really like the last one. I don't know how likely Ruin is to become a problem in this game, but I really like that last ability.
True, but I would say Fortified Fives actually trumps everything. I want like plus we gain proficiency in defense and trade.
Has everybody been paying super close attention to this?
I've been paying the only one who I've been reading
Yes.
so far into this book.
So far from what
other
I
than-
gathered of it, the best things out of it is the last one and the fortified one.
Yeah.
Does anybody else other than me and Eisen have an opinion? A feudalism or Yeomancer? Yeomancy? Yeomanry? Whatever the fuck it is.
Well, it also depends on how do we want to play this, because if we go for like the last one, I mean, at some point in time, we might get like another thing for it. So we don't know if that's going to be useful or not.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But
Well-
if we start off with the Fortal Field, would have a better, like,
We'll have an easier start with feudalism in comparing to your mannery. Your
I was pretty much saying
your
better
mannery.
protection than
Exactly. Your mannery just means we have more bureaucrats that handles the small everyday issues to a point that they don't get piled up, but we lose a very, very much valuable feat, which is fortified fiefs. And in order to gain
Is it
after that,
possible? Is it possible to change your government later on?
You can.
you cannot, sadly.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you can?
You can. You
Oh,
can.
you
Oh, you
can.
can.
You
Yeah,
can, but
yeah.
you'll be unrest. You will have
Yeah,
unrest.
yeah,
If
exactly.
you fail your,
Yeah, we'll have an
as
unrest.
in the ruler phase, if you fail your if you critical fail, yeah, you get a -4. No, 2d4 unrest points if you critical fail. Failure is a d4.
Exactly. That's why, like,
So we can change our government if bad things happen to us?
yeah, exactly. We get to blame it on the old system, and thus, we get to change it again. But we have
Okay.
to, just deal with an unrest. This is why, like, I've been, quote unquote, appointing people here and there to the proper positions, like magister and whatnot, so that I can avoid the major -4 by keeping the position empty. By appointing all the
The
big positions, that's it. I'm canceling out the -4 thing. Later on, of course, I'll be appointing NPCs and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So, feudalism. One more time. Let me hear
I
you
think
say it.
the way
I think
that
the
I
play
think of it
here.
Mm-hmm.
is
I think the play here.
feudalism would be better.
You think that? Yeah, I think the play here is to start feudalism
Yep.
with the
Yes.
intent to switch to yeomanry later
Yeah, we
when
were
our
thinking
settlement
like
becomes
if
bigger.
at some point in time we'll start off with that because to have a better base.
Yep.
But if we can, because I was just saying, like at some point in time, we might get like the ability or a feat thing from it at some point in time,
Mm-hmm.
like the ruined thing at some
Well,
point
I
in
feel
time.
like yeomanry would make for a very good government system,
Mm-hmm.
whereas feudalism is great for a small society, but if it gets
Yeah.
too big, you're gonna have a lot of problems.
Well, I mean, at some point we'll start off with the small one because we're pretty small,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then we'll go once we get to a bigger kingdom and that we'll go for the Yodo system.
Okay. So my culture basically go up by 1. How do I? Oh yeah, here we are. Increase by 1. So this is basically a +1 to culture and a +1 to stability.
I think our third one should be loyalty.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
This is loyalty. And yep. Uh, what is my skill proficiency is defense and trade. So we are proficient in trade, and where is trade? This is, oh, here we are. So how do I tick in the, oh, okay.
Click on it. Yes, 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 like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I need to put like a tick or something that says like I'm proficient
Are you
in.
trained?
Yeah, trained.
Then click on the bar like this. There are 4 bars.
Uh-huh.
Click on the bars.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you
Yeah,
what?
yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Trained in, yeah. I never paid like the, yeah. Thank you. Trained in also trade. Yep, we are trained in trade, and we have a bonus feat, which is fortified fights. So where do I put the feat? Ah, here we are. Put the new feat. One is here, and now we go and find fortified fights, and we just copy the description of the whole thing. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the duties of a ruler. Okay,
Yeah, you increase
I put
speeds
in.
is put the description. Yeah.
Yep, yeah, I did actually put the description
All right.
is right there.
Okay, just leave it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any special abilities, events, just leave it.
Yep.
Okay, that's just ruler though. Okay, who's the okay in the leaders? Put down your name in the
Yep.
ruler
Oh
section.
yeah,
General,
definitely.
magister, warden.
I
Write down your names.
Yeah. I'm gonna be writing down my name, Toranai, and my general is Miramoto.
Put down your full name.
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'll just put the full name later. My magister is Gilgorn.
So you're leaving treasurer vacant, huh?
It's just a -1 for the time being, but I will appoint, like, somebody there. Sure.
At some point in time.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could at some point appoint the new guy.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I will put the counselor as what's his name? Doji Kabuki. I just like can somebody just write me the quote unquote the spelling of his name? I just want like his name so I can just copy it and put him as my counselor. Because if he is my counselor, it pretty much will definitely help out a lot.
I thought it was going to be the not the counselor, but the
Emissary? Oh yeah, emissary.
the emissary.
Yeah, emissary actually, emissary. Yep, I'm gonna put him as an emissary. Okay, Shotagashi and everything. Okay, we are set when it comes to the kingdom. We have no. How much resource points do we start with?
Roll.
What do I roll?
D4.
Oh, okay.
Resource dice is a D4.
Okay. Rolling on to see how many dices we have. Okay, not bad. We got 2 resource die at the very start, and we can afford to gather resources every single turn.
Unrest is 0 for now.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, you only got 2. So it's like your kingdom. It's actually your kingdom level plus 2, so it's 3.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Level is 3. Yep, level 3 kingdom and.
No.
Oh.
You're not a level 3 kingdom.
Oh, okay.
You're still level 1.
No, you're level 1, but you get 3 food dice. Or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
1 plus D4.
Oh, okay. So basically, my food is 3.
No. Your food is still 1 because
Oh,
your
okay.
farm is only 1.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
disturb food. Don't disturb lumber.
Oh, okay.
You have 0 luxuries.
Uh-huh.
You have 0 ore.
Mm-hmm.
You have 0 stone. You only have 1 farmland. You
Mhm.
only have 1 camp.
Mm-hmm.
You only have 1 trade agreement, which is very far away.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you got 1 food consumption for the month, and your size is 1. Once you start having those bandits become your army, then the food consumption become 2. Which, of course, your farm won't be enough for the week or even for the month. So, capital city Kai, okay, Heartland River and Lake, okay, that's like your culture 11, 12, 11, 11, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, then, okay, only defenses and trade, which are trained, okay, and the rulers are General Mirumoto Izumi, okay. You don't have an army yet. So my suggestion is don't that's because you don't want that -4. So that's about it.
Yeah, this is why like I
For
appointed everybody to all the -4 positions. That way I can cancel out the -4 and just accept that I'll only have a -1 from all the other like minor positions that are like, like for example, emissary, viceroy, and treasurer. It is just a
You've got the emissary for the
Oh yeah.
for discount.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. Those that are vacant, right? Those that are vacant, like vacancy penalty, if you look at the character sheet, in the skills character sheet, there is a drop down. So in the drop down area in the state, okay, in the circumstance, put a minus. Either you put in status or circumstance. So put status here -1. So if I put here -1 in agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you see that as -1.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll for agriculture. There's no bonus for it. So when I roll for agriculture, it's 9 minus 1.
It's actually
So it's 10 minus 1
yeah,
becomes a 9.
yeah, exactly.
So this is just an example. So those that are vacant with a penalty,
Mm-hmm.
put the penalties to.
Okay, the ones that are vacant, the counselor, which is anything retaining to culture, that is key ability is culture. Okay, I have to like check the
I'll be
skills.
back.
Okay,
Okay, culture is okay. Arts.
okay, so
Arts is -1.
okay, one moment. Whoops. How do I? Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
I'll
yeah, yeah,
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Art is -1. Yep. Art.
Okay, next is folklore -1.
Okay, folklore is -1.
Okay,
Huh?
magic also is culture -1.
We have actually the magister, which is
No,
a culture, so it cancels out the thing,
yeah, so it's
the magic.
zero.
Yeah, so it's basically
Okay,
it can stay as 0.
okay. Next is scholarship
E-
-1,
Yep, scholarship -1, -1 to
and
scholarship.
that's it.
Okay, yep, that's it. The rest we all basically occupied, like it cancels out the -4 and everything. Because each one of the positions, when you occupy it, you avoid the penalty.
Okay, right. So where else is vacant? Counselor. Counselor is -1 to all culture. Okay. Next one is vacant is emissary. Okay, emissary is -1 to all loyalty based checks. Okay, loyalty based checks are intrigue -1.
Okay, where is intrigue? Okay, intrigue -1.
Okay, politics is -1.
Where is my politics? Statecraft. Oh, here we are. Politics.
Okay, next
Politics.
is statecraft -1.
Statecraft -1.
Okay, then last is warfare -1.
Oh, we have a general though.
All right.
Yeah, we have a
Okay.
general when it comes to like warfare because their key ability is warfare.
Okay. Let's look at the next one. That is vacant. Treasurer. Okay,
Yep.
treasurer is -1 to all economy based checks. Okay, economy based checks are
Mm-hmm.
voting -1.
Voting.
Yeah, voting, vote.
Oh, okay. Oh, voting -1. Okay,
Yeah,
-1.
voting is establishing trade agreement, go fishing, rest and relax. Okay, next one is exploration -1.
Okay. Yep. Understandable. We're not gonna be
Okay,
exploring anytime soon.
okay, next is industry -1.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. -1 towards
Okay,
industry.
okay, next is last is trade -1.
Okay. -1 to trade,
Okay,
even though we are proficient, but that doesn't mean we're perfect.
okay. First level is okay because okay, Viceroy, lastly, -1 to stability based checks. Okay, let's look at stability based checks. Okay, agriculture -1.
Okay, agriculture. Yep. -1 towards agriculture.
Okay, defense -1.
Yep. Defense -1.
Okay, engineering -1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next is uh lastly is wilderness -1.
Yep. Wilderness -1. Until we
Okay,
appoint NPCs, we'll have to make do with having the -1.
yeah, for now it's okay for -1. Until you do a
Yeah.
lot of things, then you actually can level up. Okay, the only thing important right now is you need to actually find ore, stone. Exploration phase is very important at this very moment, which is exploration. So during the hex phase, okay, so let's see if everything here is complete. Level 1 fame, one food, enough for for your small village or consumption. Lumber, okay, so okay, if you look at your furthest left, Kingdom of Konoha, food 101, lumber 101. So let's just assume you don't use your food and lumber for the time being. So during the that month and the month after that, so it increase again. It's like two. two out of one or one out of two, so you don't use it. So you want to go to the building phase. So the building phase is which page is it? Let me see which page is building.
It's the
Uh,
Konoha village character sheet.
I think it's page 48, 48 onwards for buildings,
Okay.
building stuff like farmlands, barracks, and all these things.
Yep, it's from page 48 onwards, and it follows the kingdom level.
Okay, during your first month, you don't build anything. It's always like after you gain your RP, you gain your lumber and so on. That's when you start decide to, okay, you have enough after this few months. So you're gonna get old very fast in this game. So Kurunai probably have to get married and have children very soon. So or which of the characters they have to get married, and because once you reach 40, right, don't get married, have children. I mean that's the mentality of our current world right now.
I feel so
So
sorry for Asher if he has married.
yeah, for Asho and Gilgon, you don't have to be married. You can live for a very long time.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this week Gilgon and Asher just marry each other.
Yeah, but for Miromoto Hitsumi, I mean, yeah, as a spirit fox, yeah, you probably have to look old because you are a spirit fox, but also have to get married, have children, and then your next fox spirit will have to take over after that. And
Uh-huh.
okay, so all right, let me look. Okay, unrest penalty, unrest not yet, unless you fail your score. The DC score here is 14. So even if you got a 1, the unrest will always be a -1. So, but even if you score like you roll, let's just say for example, I'm rolling for culture, okay, and I got 13. 13, like DC 14 is a fail, but that depends on what you want to do. So each character, each leaders have an action to do, from a ruler to a general to a magister to a warden. In the rule, it says that one leader can have two actions for that particular month. Okay, so basically, let me look at the actions that let me see. What can you do? I forgot which page is it. So so mostly this is mostly also up to discussion. Like for example, the ruler want to build something, or you want to go exploration, so you'll do all these things. So this will be like discussed. So always keep this character sheet like open. Okay, all this is already completed. Okay, except for Viscount. So Viscount doesn't show what is it gonna be. Is it gonna be a counselor, emissary, treasurer, viceroy when it comes back, and when Drew comes, and what are they gonna be? So there will always be that one empty slot eventually. So you have to get that NPCs, a good NPC to actually like do it. Okay, now agriculture is minus and so on. All right, that's actually good. Okay, now that's good decision already. Okay, now back to the role play phase as you're already inside. Kabuto Koji then looks and said, I will decide on what I want to be. Perhaps during the next spring. That's what Kabuto Koji actually said.
Mm-hmm.
And then from here, like Kurenai, after you discuss with Miromoto Hitsumi, Ashotagashi, and Gilgon, and also Kabuto, then you look around and you decide to actually decide to actually see, and perhaps it's the best time to visit the villagers and discuss with them, or what is the next action that you actually want to talk about with. So you decide to actually perhaps head to the small little barracks, the makeshift barracks that the others actually have created from the other bandits that actually have lived within the village itself. So you need to then you'll be going over to the village, to the blacksmith, and to the farm.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you need to role play first with the others. Okay, there are 4 places you can visit here.
Mm-hmm.
One is the makeshift farm barracks where the bandits are located. The second one is the blacksmith horse smith of the smaller village, which actually where he is actually mostly keeping most of the iron stuff and mostly making sure that your weapons is nicely hammered and your bow, the string is nicely done. And then after that, lastly, the 2 places, which is the villagers that established the small little village in near the river, and then the farmland where they put the plum trees and the crops. Okay, this one you need to actually discuss who wants to go to where first, or you all want to go together as a group. Okay, role play. Starting with you, Coronite.
Yeah. Kurodai, basically, you see her like sitting like a proper Japanese lord. She basically says, Miramoto, you will be my general, the left hand of which the clan will strike its enemies. Bagashi,
Hi.
you would be my warden. You'll be in charge of law and order within our land, the sword of justice that punish the wicked and dispense justice against those who deserve it, the sword of which protects the weak and uphold the law against everybody.
A man if I have to.
So, our first order of business, everybody, is to visit our people. We need to introduce ourselves to them and also to listen to their problems. I recommend we visit the local town first, so we can introduce yourselves to them and establish the relationships with them. What do you guys think?
I think that would be a wise idea.
What do you think, Gilgon?
What was the specific question?
We're gonna be visiting the local town so we can introduce ourselves to the people that we rule and establish, the first essential meet and greet.
That seems necessary.
In that case, I would.
I would.
Yep.
I was gonna say I would probably for Gilgog put on a disguise.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also, Gilgon, would you be okay if you took an Oriental name, just so that the people will not suspect of your actual identity?
Is
I think
Iranami not
I
good
think
enough?
Aranamai is already
Iranamai.
Oriental name.
Oh yeah, Iranamai. That's the. Oh, that's how you pronounce it, Iranamai. Yeah. Okay, Master Iranamai, as my magister, Tagashi as my warden, and Miromoto Hatsumi as my general. Mount up your horses and prepare. We're gonna be going on a small trip to the village itself, so we can introduce ourselves as a meet and greet of a population. They need to know.
Out of character, real quick. I feel so sorry for the horses. Because you got two Nagas opposed to hop on horses.
Don't worry.
I feel so sorry.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure the horses will be okay.
Is this where you get war horses?
I think it's basic travel horses, which are durable. Anyway,
Okay.
like you see her basically standing and saying, "Prepare yourselves for travel, and put on your best behavior and clothing."
I also like how Ashida is like still wearing like the towel that he's got.
It's a girl, but yeah. Anyway.
No, Ashido,
Oh.
my character.
Oh yeah.
He's still wearing a towel
Mhm.
because he fell in the pond.
Yep. Kurai just simply like stands up and she like gives you like a small bow before like she basically goes into her room and start preparing to for the travel. Okay, what about the rest of you? What do you guys want to do? I don't want to the whole awkward silence and everything.
I was gonna go up to Gilgard and go, how the hell are you more pale than me?
How am I more what?
Paler than you.
Pale?
Yeah, you look more
That-
pale than me.
That's just the color of skin I chose. Don't you know there's always someone whiter than you?
Okay, and with that he walks off.
Okay. So go away first.
To the village. So we can
Mhm.
introduce ourselves to the villagers itself. First thing first, establish
Okay.
positive meeting by going to the people themselves.
The poor
village.
horses.
Village as in the farmers or villagers as in the bandits?
The farmers first, then the bandits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So farmers first, then the bandits, then the blacksmith.
Yeah, exactly, in that order.
All right.
Do we
what-
want to split?
Yeah, do you want to split, go off somewhere, like halfway, or what?
Like we could split the party and have some of us go one direction and some of us go the other.
There
I
are four
mean,
places
that would
here.
be easier.
Hey, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 locations.
And 4
So you
players,
can actually
yeah.
split.
Honestly, I think that going to the bandits is going to be very important to stop the bandits from banditing our blacksmith.
Oh, the bandits are already working with you. Oh, you missed the last episode.
Oh, I was assuming these were bad bandits. Bandits we wanted to stop. Never mind.
No,
Oh.
they've joined our group.
They are untrained, actually. Untrained bandits. I even have the character sheet here for them. Untrained bandits. So I haven't given you guys access yet because I'm not too sure whether you guys have an army. So this should be under Miromoto Hitsumi's part,
Domain.
talking to them. Yeah,
Yeah,
domain.
I was like, shouldn't he? She like train the bandits.
Yep, which is why she's a general. She can like train them and everything. It'll be her responsibility to train them, bring them up to the standards of being regular soldiers. Will take time, but doable.
Take a while, but I will have them as fine soldiers to our clan and town, so that we are well prepared for any oncoming attacks later on when we have greater numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm still waiting for a decision. Go as a group, each and every scene, or one player go to one scene by themselves.
I would say group.
Yeah,
Go as
stay
a
as a
group.
group. I thought we were going to have to stop some bandits from doing bad things. If we don't have to stop people from
No,
doing
no,
bad
no, no.
things, we should.
No. We don't have to like stop any bandit.
All right. Okay. So following that decision, so visiting the villagers first, the farmers.
Yep, farmers
Okay,
first.
after
and,
head-
yeah.
Okay, you head out from your house, your small little headquarters, as you call it, the place that you needed to rest. So you walk through the lands. The sky is still bright. It is almost the afternoon, and you can see in the distance the farmers actually tending to their crops, tending to their oxen, and then they turn and don't notice you all walking up that path to reach them, and then they stop, putting down their sickles and their shovels and many more, just to actually greet you all. As you arrive, the old man across the fence, standing to his ox, walk over to his gate, then waves his hand, speaks out. Ah, eh, ah, hajimemashite, minasan. How are you all? Yes, that come to pay a visit to all of us, he speaks out. Okay. Then, as you notice them, as you cross, okay, I'm gonna go to Gilgon first, from right to left this time. Okay, Gilgon. You see the old man with his white beard, with his farmer's hat, with his small little pitchforks, his stabbed towards the floor. The ox behind him seemed to be like eating the small little grass, and the other one actually at the farm. So you can hear the sound of the water, like streams, like flowing in the river, and you can see perhaps a fisherman, like sitting across the side of the river trying to catch some fish. Okay, Gilgon, to you. One action. Then to Asho.
Um. Um. Is there shadow nearby?
Is there a shadow nearby? Only underneath the trees. But if you're so far
Gilgon.
away, it's difficult for them to talk to you.
Yeah, Gilgon is gonna go to one of the shadows. Use shadow brand. Oh no! We might need to fix my character because I don't think I wanted the brand of dire might. But, I think I have an ability that lets me be like invisible.
You can check.
Okay.
Oh no, that's
I'm gonna-
our race trait.
brand of dire
I
might.
think.
No, Brand of Dire Might
No,
is
No, I'm thinking of the invisible part. I think that's a race trait.
Oh, we have a racial trait that lets us become invisible?
I think so. I haven't read it for a while, so
I don't think so. I thought it was because I'm a shadow person. I do have a lot of things that affect me in the shadow, but one of them is not invisibility. I would like to just step into the shadow and hide.
They all can see you as a human, but okay.
Yes, I want to step into the shadows and try to make a stealth check. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right. The old man that looks at you like, what are you doing? Why are you hiding underneath the tree? Then after that, then he ignores you like completely, unsure what you're trying to do. Because he was actually talking to you at first, Gilgon. But after that, he focuses his attention. Then Asho, you notice Gilgon just like walks away and went underneath the tree towards the shadows. The old man was just surprised to actually like look at him, and then he turns to you. Okay, Asho, what you wanna do?
I sure would look like near Gilgod and be like, why? Meanwhile, walks up to the person and and just asks how things are in the village or farm town, wherever it is.
Okay.
I'm not good at role playing, so
Just be yourself.
I am. That's the problem.
Huh?
What is it?
He asked the villager how everything is going so far.
Oh, okay. I thought he was monologuing.
Oh,
No, I was straight up telling you.
all right. Okay. The old man is like lean over, like over the fence, like, well, there's a number of things that's been happening. Roll for your persuasion, Asho.
Persuasion. I thought it was
DC 10.
insight. Where's my persuasion?
Always next to perception.
Is perception next to religion?
yeah.
No, I think so.
I think it's
Yeah.
alphabetical, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically your persuasion is above your religion.
Yeah, but the way that I see it, because I see like 3 different P's.
It's the last one. The
And
last
my-
one. The last one from the bottom. The last one from the bottom.
I know,
Yeah.
I know that now, but before I just see 3 P's and they confuse me
Alright.
because they
Here's-
simmer.
Here's my suggestion for you, Black Wolf.
Yes.
Instead of spending money to go to Japan right next year, I do suggest spend on a HDMI cable, get yourself a 52-inch TV, and plug it in from your
No, I can see it perfectly. I just can't read them. My
Oh, is
brain
it?
translated it to different things.
To different language. Persuadondo.
No, it looks persuasion, then I go to performance, and that looks like persuasion. Then I go to the other one, that looks like persuasion. Like all 3 of them to me looks like persuasion.
Wow, this is the first time ever I see somebody rolling a 2.
That's me too.
A 2. Wow. The first time myself also see a 2. The old man.
If it was insight, I would have been perfectly good.
And then after that, The old man then looks at you and said, "Nah, for a young samurai, you are very shy." He looks at you, but I don't remember much of what's happening. I just tend to the oxens, and then after that, tend to the dry fishes. But perhaps you should ask. Perhaps you should ask the other man over there. That's he mining on the stone, on the stones itself.
Yeah. Can I roll insight to see if I can understand this bit a lot more?
Yeah, sure. Phew. Wow, the
What? Oh
first
shit!
scored our session.
I'm
Okay.
getting all the bad rolls today. Okay, trying to get it out of my way.
Don't forget, so far you've been a bit rude to the old man. A, you haven't introduced yourself, and B, you haven't told him who you are in the new government. You are the
That's
warden.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are
yeah.
the
I
The
warden.
just
old
straight
man,
up asked him.
the old man doesn't even know your name. You don't even know his name. It's like you just simply walk over to an old man. Hey, old man, do you know something going on? And that's it.
Look,
Right.
Ashina is just a mean person to start off with. Okay,
I can't
he has a
blame you
cold
though.
attitude.
Both Asho and Gilgon here, you two been sleeping for centuries. So yeah, human interaction is one thing that you probably haven't done yet. Okay,
I mean,
going
we're
next
so
to
used to talking to other our kind than other people.
yes. Okay, next to Miromoto. Okay, Miromoto, you saw Asho Togashi just walk over,
Being
talk to
very
old
rude to
man.
everyone.
Yes, and then Gilgon just. The old man was talking to Gilgon. You notice this, Miromoto. Hey, quickly just hides underneath a tree. Okay, Miromoto, what you wanna do?
I'll go over to the one that he was talking to, the one that's mining. The should I like be like over? I'll go like behind him and uh. Well, no. Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
The man with the sweatband on his head, he stopped his pickaxe and he turned and he bows to you. What's the samurai?
Oh, I'm His name is Miyamoto, and I'm the general of this new of the new clan that we're running. And what is your name, pray tell?
And then he bows and he looks up at you and he said, "Ah, our new general. Nice to meet you. My name is Araki Hatsu.
Ah,
I'm a miner from our former village here. Trying to mine the stones here, but not enough."
yes. Ah, uh, is has there been anything new around since you have gotten here?
Ah, I'm trying to get some stones to make sure that we can create a dam near the river, Master Samurai. But we don't have
I,
enough ore and stones for this. But then I remembered something that my grandfather used to say. Then he turns to you. But roll for your persuasion with a +2 bonus.
okay.
Ooh.
Right, 21. Yeah. Then after that, but I cannot refuse or deny your essence. Like the sun that shines upon your face, clearly I glorify your very presence upon me, Master Samurai. But there is a place that my grandfather used to say, follow the river path towards the north, and then you can see what you need to see. But let me tell you, he told you about the land itself. He told you about a certain ore that's needed for the village. And then after that, roll for your survival with advantage.
Yeah.
That'll be 13.
Then after that, They tell you. Across the land towards the northwest, there is a place that certain stones and mountains that can actually benefit us if we want to build walls, Master Samurai. Walls and many more, and improve our structures. If you want somebody to actually look into it, I am your person. But here, let me tell you where it is. Then you, based on your survival, he shows to you where it is. Okay. Now let's put all your characters in a certain location.
Right.
So you are here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is the farmland, like 1 hex. And these are forests for lumber, where you can actually ask and talk to these other NPCs to actually do their own exploration and to get lumber. But the stone he mentioned is here and here. So currently you are here at this particular village. So let me drag. Okay, I don't have to drag your character in as long as you know where you are. So you're here. So basically you just need to ask Arkehatsu to come over here or here together. But at this very moment, the land is still safe. There's no monsters, there's no wild beasts, there's no shadowland creatures roaming the land, so it's still safe for him to gather the ore. So if you look at your Kingdom of Konoha character sheet, you really need to have ore and stone. And because if you don't have ore and stone, if you go to page 48 or page 50 of the book, you need certain resources in order to build certain structures.
Mm-hmm.
So Kurunai actually heard this in the distance though, together with Asho and Gilgon. But Mirumoto, he's the one that talking to you most, so you most likely have to talk to him and tell Arashikatsu that, okay, does he need the ore? Do you want to actually tell him to go by himself and a few other people to actually gather the ore? Is it safe? So that's the thing. Or should you actually visit the stones itself to see if it's actually safe, which would take roughly about a day's travel. So now it's back to you again at the village after the NPC known as Araki Hatsu was just telling you about the special ore. Okay, so Mirumoto is still back to your turn. After that is Kurunai. Or you can tell Kurunai to come over to where you are now, so both you can talk to the NPC.
Um, yeah, I'll let Kurane know to come over where I'm at, so we'll get more. Or also know about what we know from the character that I'm NPC I'm talking to.
All right. Okay, you call over Kurunai. Kurunai, you see Mirumoto just waving her hand, asking you to come over to where she is.
She basically gets down from her horse and just simply walks over to where.
Or, no, you're not.
Oh, okay.
You're not using your horse. There's no horse. You're just walking on foot.
Oh, okay. If it's walking on foot, yeah, I'll just walk over.
I was gonna say the both Nagas just like excuse their horses at some point.
Mm-hmm. I just simply walk over and I introduce myself to this unknown NPC and just say to him, "Hello, my name is Kurenai Uesugi. I am the local lord of this land. I hope you are doing well."
Arakiasu then bows. Kurunai Sugi. Yeah, we heard that you are the one that established this village, and we are here to work for you. So, what do you need of me, Lord Kurunai?
Well, I'm unfamiliar with this land, so which way will be the best area to gather some stones as well as ore?
Then, okay. Mirumoto Hisumi, you already know where the ore is. Arakihatsu also explained to you where the ore is, where the stone are, and certain ores that probably needed to be found, and it's within the lands that's further towards the west.
Um, Fahrenheit. It would be, well, the lands that are closer to the west. So,
Hmm. In order to avoid any potential injuries or trouble later on when we go to the barracks and meet the troops, your first order would be to send some of them as scout. And as I look to the man, how long do you need to gather some volunteers to help you mine for the ore and or stone?
Okay, roll for persuasion with a +2 bonus.
Okay. Persuasion. That would be an 8.
For this, I most likely need at least 5 of our people to gather the ores.
Okay. Acceptable. Later on, we'll be, going over to see the troops. That give you time to gather up the volunteers, and after that, we'll come and see you. Just want to answer the phone, so I'll be right back.
Alright, okay. Now back to Gilgon again. Alright, hey Gilgon. Underneath the tree's shadows, you saw Aosho Togashi at the walls talking to the old man, but the old man just left. And then after you notice that Kurunai and Mirumoto talking to one of the miners. Okay, Gilgon, what do you want to do?
Well, since my turn starts, I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna gain that many temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright.
Which was the entire reason that I hid in the shadows to begin with.
Okay. Well, there's no combat, so you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I don't need temporary hit points. I'm gonna run up to my closest group of allies. I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, what's happening? I am Gilgon Iranami," and I bow to the person while on my horse.
He put his pickaxe on his shoulder. And then after that, then he looks at you. You don't have to be on the horse, sir. Even though it's just an illusion to him, though. But to the others, they're just seeing that you're actually on a horse, while others are actually walking. That's when Arakihatsu was actually like. Then he said, "Your lord is on foot, and you're on the horse. Maybe you should be ruler." Arakihatsu, they looks at you, Gilgon.
Is Kurenai here?
Yeah, I'm back.
Wait, Kurenai, you're present in this current conversation? You're one of those two other characters?
Yeah, I'm present. Basically, this is me.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I zoomed in way too far. Okay, damn. My Gilgon kind of looks at you, and then looks down at the ground, and then tries really hard not to say anything.
I just say to the humble miner here, I just say to him, there are lords who look down upon their people, but there are those who choose to walk among them. And I choose to walk among my own people. Why would I look down upon my own people from a horse? I grew up as a commoner, and even though I am now a lord, I'll never forget that I was once in your place. And that's it.
Yeah. Then the farmer's like, Then the farmer then actually said, good. So you are one of the leaders then, that are looking into our current situation.
Mhm.
He looks at Gilgon Aranamai. And then he asks, what is your task? He asks you, Gilgon.
I am the Magister. I am here to protect you from all things magical.
Then maybe you should speak to one of our elders in regards to situations that deals with magic. But he is not here. He is in the farmlands further towards the east. follow the road.
Basically, I have to travel further east.
Okay. Are they in town? Is this person in town here, or do I need to leave town's center?
Then
Town's limits.
then the stonemason NPC said, "You just need to head up towards the north, follow the road to the east. Then it will bring you to the next map."
I appreciate all of your
No.
help, good citizens.
God fucking munchies.
Yeah, he died by spirit stays. Okay, then
Stays with me. I'm good.
okay, now Asho Togashi, is still your turn though. The old man actually head over and making sure that his oxen is well fed on the grass so that the ox can plow the fields.
Asho.
Okay, Asho, what do you want to do?
Black Wolf.
I said, sorry, hang on one sec. I'm coming over to join the gang now. I forgot I was mute. I was talking at some point.
All right, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow my snake brethren, I guess.
Okay. They have to until Gilgon actually say that he is heading towards the east. All right, Mirumoto, to you. You already talked to Araki Hatsu. You know that he have to take some stone. You know that he only needs 5 people. Both you and Kurunai know this. So there's definitely nothing more that you can actually ask the NPC unless to order the mines. So what else you want to do? Okay. But just to tell you what you can do on this map though. You can talk to the stonemason. Sure, you already done that. You can talk to the farmer, of course, and ask the farmer if there's anything that's actually wrong with the lands or if there's anything wrong with the Shadowlands. But there are a lot of farmers here. Basically here are mostly farmers and 1 stonemason. So, and that's it. So you can go to any of the farmers and just talk to them. Yeah. Just don't cross the river immediately just to go to these people. You're gonna scare away the fish. Cross the bridge, then you walk over to them.
Oh, okay. I'll and I'll say it to the stonemason before I go and head over to the farmer that's tending to his ox. And I'll say thank you for your time and telling us what we now know, and I'm going to go and check on the farmer to see if he has anything else to tell us about the land that we are a part of now. And I bow, and then I'll go over to the farmer that's tending to the ox.
Right. Okay. Get over to the farmer that's tending to the oxen. Okay.
Kind sir, I am Hizumi Minamoto, and I'm the general of this new land, and can you tell me that if there's anything wrong about the land so far?
Okay. This one is rolling for investigation.
Investigation.
Is this for everyone or just?
No, only for Mirumoto. You can't roll for investigation because you didn't ask for specific questions. So only Mirumoto Hitsumi roll for investigation. Okay. Right, this is just then. The old man, after like listening to what you said, then he actually then stroking his white beard, thinking, there is something though. Ah, then he tells you about certain things that you listen to what he said. After you heard of what he actually said, roll for your survival with advantage. Okay, 6. That means only one location is. That means only one location is revealed to you. Okay, you may need to actually like listen closely for this one. Okay, the old man told you across the river, further towards the north, there is an abandoned village. I heard that it's actually occupied by goblins. But these are just stories. The village has been abandoned for quite some time with farmlands of itself. And there is a windmill, a special type of windmill created by some gaijin explorers centuries ago. I heard that there is a special treasure hidden inside the windmill. But to cross it, you need to cross the village itself, filled with the goblins. Okay, those that actually trying to hear this conversation, roll for your perception, DC 15.
Okay, DC 15 perception.
Pass. Okay, Togashi fail. Now for Gilgod.
No, Gilgon's not trying to listen in.
Okay, no. All right. Okay, Corona, you heard the old man saying that further to the north, a village further to the north, there is a goblin, rumored to be goblins, staying within the houses of further towards the north itself, and a windmill that actually reported to be hiding some sort of treasure. So you heard this conversation from the old man when Miramoto was actually asking him some questions about what needs to be done. But because his survival is 6, so that is the only place he know. Otherwise, I would have revealed other places that actually bears exploration, either on the player part or when you can actually hire adventurers. Now, okay, all right. Miramoto, you heard what the old man was saying. Okay, Kurunai, now you can actually head over to where Miramoto is. And Gilgon just left roll 20. Okay, anyway, yeah. Kurunai, your turn.
She basically like bids the miner farewell for now and reminds him that she'll just, visit around, gather some scouts, and then, he would have been preparing with the other 5 miners so that they can take them all together to the stone area. She basically walks into where Miramoto is, and that's when she introduces herself to the old man, saying, Morning, my name is Kurunai Uesugi, and I'm the new lord of this village. How have you been today?
So you are the person that I heard so much about. My name is Mishimo Shishiro. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure
Okay,
to
let me reveal their names since you already introduced yourself.
Oh, okay. Shishiro. Oh, yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Shishiro. I'm sorry for my blunt honesty, and I ask your apology, but I overheard you speaking to my general here, General Miramoto, about an abandoned village occupied by goblins. What can you tell me about the abandoned village?
So you overheard what I talked about with the general. Yeah, there is a place I heard as a child, a village that none dare to actually uphold, and that those that are willing to or do not want to. I have spoken with this to the other samurais, but that is a place that they refuse to actually go and investigate. But I heard stories that goblins have occupied that small village. But other than that, these goblins might cause a problem to our village if they are hungry, or if winter comes. Then our livestock will not be safe. Our chickens, our fruits, our oxes, our horses. those are myths, or worse, even our young children. But until now, I have not seen any goblins that even dare walk down towards the towards the land of the phoenix or towards the land of the dragon.
Hmm.
But I am just being cautious. But what we need now, Lord Kurunai, we need a goblin slayer. He cough.
She looks at Hitsumi. Hitsumi, we have our second order of business. Once the scouts finishing scouting the quarry, they need to scout the abandoned village and tell us exactly how many goblins are there so we can go and deal with them now while they are virtually unprepared. The faster we deal with this issue, the faster we can claim the abandoned village as our own, including the windmill.
Perhaps
Uh,
I can take this one.
wow,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go too.
you overheard this
Out of
from.
nowhere, we hear it.
Yeah, wait. Let me just measure up the distance. You heard this from 80 feet away.
Yeah, I'm just right there. I'm not doing anything.
I mean,
Wait. Just give me a few minutes to eat a quick lunch, and I'll be right back. You guys RP and everything.
I mean,
Alright, well, the
Nog is
Naga can hear
apparently
that
good
far.
at hearing.
Unless it's written in black and white, roll perception with advantage, but this one you have to roll for perception to hear this conversation. Otherwise, Miromoto will have to explain to Gilgon and Asho.
I'll roll for perception on that one.
Because of your distance, the
that
DC is
twice.
20.
Aw.
Fine, I'll roll it on it again.
Yeah, for your distance, the DC is 15.
I doubt that this is gonna work.
Persuasion. So you persuaded
Sorry.
the rock. Okay.
And what was it?
Perception.
Perception. Is perception up above? No, that's before. So perception is near nature.
Where is perception? Okay. Perception
Is it that one?
is okay. Nope, it's nat for you. Nope, you didn't hear it. You didn't.
Can
Hear
I swap? Can I swap the other go around?
No, unless you use persuasion to scream from where you are to the old man and say, "I will do it. Can you tell me where it is? I'll
It's
do
like, I don't know what's happening, but I'll do whatever you're saying.
it." Okay, Miromoto, I give this chance to you. Role play with the other players, or you can role play further with the old man. But the old man have already told you about that place, because if your survival was higher, he would reveal more places. But that is the only information that you can gather.
Yeah,
Okay, you can role play with Asho, or you can actually go over to Gilgon and tell him about this, or you ask those two to come over to you.
I mean, I sure just yelled out. It's like, hey, I'll do whatever. I agree.
yeah, I'll bow to Chiro, and then I'll go over to the others to explain what we found out that the abandoned town is taken over by goblins.
All right, okay, go use then and role play this.
It was to the north, correct? But then just make sure I'm remembering all this correctly.
Yeah, it's to the north.
Yep, I just wanted to make sure that I have it all correctly, so I could properly role play this with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll show. Yeah, it's we got news from the Shiro that there's a town that's overrun by goblins to the north.
Goblins.
Uh, and it has a particular thing of a windmill, special windmill that's in the town as well.
I will go there, I guess. Might as
You
well.
will go over where?
I'll be going to the goblins. I'm going to fight some
By your-
goblins.
By yourself.
Gilgon will go.
Nah. I'll just run over to Gilgo and go, hey, we're going to fight goblins.
That sounds excellent.
The two of you. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one Goblin Slayer, right? Now there's two.
And also, that probably means that we can use our other forms
form.
to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she, after that, kind of, she gets a look on her face that's like, oh, this is probably gonna end badly if those two trying to go at this thing alone. Like, kind of rubs her head.
Oh, yes. Trust Nagas to go and fight shit.
Okay, if
Hell
you guys
yeah.
decide to go to the north, you have to leave your leadership rule vacant during that time. So
Really?
once it's vacant, there will be unrest during the week. So so once you leave it vacant, there will be unrest because you guys are leaving for an expedition. So you have to make sure that it does not stay vacant. The ruler area cannot stay vacant. And if there's
This
no
is why I
ruler, there
didn't-
will be unrest. If there's unrest, there's going to be a revolt.
So you're saying that we technically have to stay until we get more people that could probably take over our roles.
I'm back from my lunch.
You have either, or you just, like, for example, you look at some random NPC like this lady over here and say, hey, do you want to be a magister? And stuff like that.
Hey, you want to be a warden, man?
Yeah. Because if you leave your post vacant and when you go travel, so once you go travel during that week, there will be unrest. Because the ruler vacancy is, okay, let's just say, for example, Miromoto Hisumi vacancy leave the general post and Gilgon leave magister and the warden. Immediately you will get -1 to stability, to -4 to warfare activities, and so on during that week. So once you come back, then it goes
I'm
back
actually
again to its regular.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna go up to the lady and then persuade her to see if she wants to take up my role for a certain period of time.
No. By leaving, as long as the rule is, as long as you're within the kingdom's border, you don't get the -4 because you are within the land. As soon as
No,
you
it's
leave
not,
the border, as soon as you leave the border,
you will be leaving the borders. You will be
Yeah, we
leaving
will
the
be.
borders.
Yeah.
Because your border hex is only one. Okay, let me go back to the world to your hex again. Let me explain. This is your village.
Mhm.
Your borders is only one hex each around you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. Once you cross this bridge and once it's here, that's it.
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as we're, basically within the border, yeah. But even when you go beyond the border, depending on how long you've been gone, that's when, you need to worry. You cannot leave technically speaking, the kingdom for like long extended period of time. And you have to notify people that you are gonna be going for X amount of time so they can be, be ready to handle everything in your absence. Currently, there's only you. You need to appoint people to be, your police.
That's what I was
person.
about to do.
Appoint officers, police officers, basically.
I was straight up about to walk up to her. Like, hey, do you want to be a warden?
She will straight out, okay, roll for your persuasion disadvantage because these are low level, low class NPCs. They are not samurais, they are not like certain NPCs, and so on. So most likely outright refuse. But my next question would be, are you sure you want to tell the lady you want to be a warden? Because gossip spreads.
Uh-huh. They'll just say you're incompetent. Most
I
likely.
was gonna say, can I make it where she could be like like a soldier or whatever it is, like the lieutenant or whatnot?
You're asking the woman farmer to be a soldier.
No. Okay, I think I'll just leave it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are the wrong section. You should be talking to the bandits about this.
Yeah, the bandits.
I'm
Not
going to
farmer.
at some point. Okay, we're going there.
Yep.
I'll be talking to them.
Yep, because we're done basically.
I forgot about the bandits.
Because I got two issues, which is the stone and the abandoned goblin village. So now we're gonna go to the abandoned camp. Actually, they're not abandoned, they're
Okay.
like our soldiers. So yeah, we're gonna go to our untrained soldiers.
Okay. So now, okay, before leaving this scene though, at the farm village, in the village itself, anything else you guys wanna do here, talking to the people?
No, I'm gonna go up to the lady and talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna
Alright.
talk up the lady. Not gonna talk to the lady.
Okay, you head over to the lady. She's roughly like middle age, and then she's looking at you, and then she bows. And that's
Okay. Apparently she doesn't want to talk. Okay.
Not that she doesn't want to talk, because your character haven't started talking yet.
I was about to talk.
Yeah,
I was like, "Hello, ma'am.
And then she bows.
What
"Hello
is
to
your
you."
name?"
Okay. Then she said her name is, my name is Otani Ikuko. She tells you.
Otani Ikuko. Okay.
Now, when you reveal you ask them for their names, then they will reveal their names.
I'm Asher. Okay, out of character real quick. I was about to say Asher Turkish by accident.
Asho Togashi.
Like, I'm Asher Tagashi.
Ashisoki Zinzo?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you introduce yourself. Then she asks you, "What can I help you with?" She asks.
Black Wolf.
I'm gonna. Yes.
Yeah, your turn. RP. Introduce
I
yourself.
was just about to. I just did all that.
Okay.
I was just about to ask her, what's going around, like what's happening in the village and that, because he hasn't fully been listening to half the things people have been saying.
Roll for persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Is that-
Then she said, well, so far we are just farming, doing our regular farming, and trying to survive before the winter comes. Are you asking us to get more food for our lot and for our daimyo?
No, ma'am. I'm just checking on our news, like seeing what is needed to be done and all that.
Nothing.
Ugh.
But thank you for your concern, then she asked. Then she bows and then she walks up towards the forest.
I'm now gonna go back to my other brethren and just stand there.
All right. Okay. Okay. Before anything, okay. Miromoto, anything else you wanna do? Hitsumi, anything else you wanna do?
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, I'll cross the bridge first, and hmm. 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 No, I'll just press that bridge and just to deal with two. We'll focus on the two main things that we know of now, and then we'll after we get those ones done, then we'll go and ask around to see if there's any more. Just
Okay.
try not to organize ourselves on too many things to have our scouts spread out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Kuronai, lastly to you. Anything else before you move to the next scene, or anything else you want to do here?
Nah, I just simply tell Miramoto that once we go to see our quote unquote troops, that's when him and I we need to organize a party with them and lead the miners to, the mine, like so they can mine ore and everything. But we send a couple of scouts of them to scout the goblin village nearby so that we can let the rest, like Togashi and Gilgon, so they can stay and handle,
Yeah.
things while we do what we do. Yeah.
So you're willing to leave the ruler section vacant while
No,
you leave?
no, I will be informing everybody that I will be leading a party so that, we can go and mine some stuff and we'll be right back. And that's it. Like, I will not go beyond the stone mining area, and that's it. We can
Mm.
claim it and,
You don't have to accompany them as a character. You can just like tell them to go there beyond the hexes because it's 2 hexes. You're out of your own borders already, so you're gonna
Oh,
be
Like,
okay.
leaving it big.
go that way.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'll just let them, handle things while we let the scout the goblin village so that we can claim the goblin village. Once we
Uh-huh.
clear it out of goblins.
All right. Okay. Okay. And then after that, now to the next scene then. Where is this? Okay. Towards the village. Right. As you arrive at the next farmlands, you can see a number of oxes behind buildings. Other people tending to the farms, so picking up the food that's needed. Okay. From here on, you can still ask questions, or actually like go straight to your kingdom management
Oh, we
to
have.
do what you need to do.
Oh, we haven't met the troops yet. We're actually going to
Mhm.
see the troops.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But Gilgon wanted to come here first.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
Gilgon,
yeah.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, yeah. Izard.
You can do the thing with the other guys. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, no. We'll just do yours first. I can wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay, Gilgon, to you. What
I'm
do you want to do?
I'm searching for the guy who knows magic stuff, right? So I'm gonna go to his house and knock on his door.
Okay. You're looking for somebody that actually like knows magic. And then you need to actually ask around first. You're not gonna know where the person is.
Turns out it's the cow the whole time. It's a talking
Well,
cow.
it looks like there's only oh no, there's 2 buildings. So I'm gonna go up to this first building here, and I'll knock on this person's door.
Completely ignoring the fact the person is standing right here.
Oh, well then I'll walk up to them.
I didn't even see her there anyway.
I saw there, here, here, here.
Yep.
Let me
Some
just
characters are hidden,
balance
some
my
characters
roll.
are not. Some characters that you can see, I don't hide them inside the houses because I don't want to put dynamic lighting on every single building that I have. Okay, Gilgon, you arrive and then you talk to the woman. The woman was like picking up some weeds and making sure she's sweeping the dirt away, making sure the floor is actually tidy. Then she look up at you and then she bows her head up. Sorry, I did not see you there. As you walk past her, then you walk up again.
Greetings. It is quite all right, little one. I am Gilgon Iranami. I am your new magister. It is. You may feel free to bow.
Then she introduced, uh, I am sorry, Lord Iradamai. I did not see you there. So you are our magister. Nice to meet you, she said.
The pleasure is all yours, milady.
I'm fist pumping so hard.
Okay. Then after that, she asked, "What can I help you with?" Oops.
I am seeking one who knows of the ways of magic.
Ah, oh, you mean Sujenka?
Yes, this Sujenka is who I'm searching for. I'm such a good Naga, aren't I? Nobody will ever find out I'm a snake.
He totally doesn't know English correctly.
Mhm. Then after that, then she said, you must be referring to my husband, Naru Ibuki. He is inside the house. Ah, perhaps you can head to the front, the door to my left here."
Are you sure I shouldn't use the back door?
That's a wall, actually.
Yeah.
I just,
He's
I'll
gonna
go up to
make
the-
a door, okay?
I just give the woman respectful bow, and as I walk past her.
From atop my horse.
Okay. You knock on the door. Do you knock on the door? You gone or you just enter?
It appears that my horse knocks on the door, but I'm the one who does it.
All right. Now you use your horse and then you just like gallop in. Okay, are you gonna enter the house with your horse?
Yeah, this is where I'm like looking at you and saying to you in like a bit of a stern voice, Gilgon, you're a magister, but you're not a tyrant. Get off of your high horse and walk, on the floor just like everybody else. You're giving everybody the wrong impression about you.
Gilgon
change your
turns to her,
Uh-huh.
turns back into a fucking Naga, and then immediately turns back into his fucking
Human form.
human form with a horse. You choose what they see.
And all bow and
wait, I
and
just realized I forgot because he chose his human form, but also came with a horse.
Yes,
So he's
because
stuck
I'm like
with the horse.
yes. I'm like a 30-foot tall goddamn snake. You either see 30 feet of snake, or you see a human and a fucking horse. That's your choice.
I mean, you could technically control it and make it without the horse.
I don't think so. I think it's supposed. It's the illusion is supposed to have
Once
attendant
you pick the illusion,
and other
you
things.
can't change it.
No, the illusion
Yeah,
for the
it's-
face. The illusion for the face, not for
No,
everything else.
no.
around
The
it.
illusion.
No,
no,
it's
it includes
illusion for the
everything
body
around
and
it.
everything.
Oh,
It has to cover the entirety of the snake's body. That's why I have a fucking horse. Is
Yeah.
because I'm not a human, I'm a fucking snake, and I'm fucking 30 feet long, and you have to deal with it.
Wait, I just realized that
Does
means
the black and
Ashiro
does the black and white
does too.
does the black and white say that Nagas can go up to 30 feet? I don't think so.
No, the
In the
illusion.
rulebook.
I'm
The
pretty
illusion
sure.
has to cover up the body. Anything more than that, then yeah, it will look like obviously a fake one. It has to encompass
Yeah,
the 30
to
foot body.
to onlookers,
Yeah, but
yeah, to
Good, but-
onlookers, you seem to be a member of another species of your choice, perhaps riding a mount or flanked by attendants to account for your size. Most creatures accept this illusion unless they are given reason to question it.
yeah, which
So,
means
like,
that if he,
the-
if he,
the horse knocking on the door.
I mean,
Yes.
you can,
The horse exists
then you can
not because I want it to exist,
wait, then you
but
can,
because I'm too fucking big.
yeah, then you cannot walk into people's homes because they're gonna tell you get off of your horse. So
Exactly.
which is
Back into a naga.
also it's a very, very, very disrespectful when you refuse entry to somebody who's inviting you to their home. It's very disrespectful to them.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to tweak that disguise of yours to include feet.
Yeah, right now is most of the other clans probably gonna be disrespectful to Gilgon if they see him walking into their palace with a horse.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or
They will have to be okay with Nagas. I will have to be able to turn into a Naga.
No,
Everyone in our town is gonna have to know
You're
that I'm a
going to
fucking
die
Naga
if you
at some
turn into a
point.
naga.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think in black and white rule a naga can be 30 feet long. I don't think in black and white it's written there that your tail can be
I
30 feet
am
long.
I am most likely exaggerating.
Yeah, you cannot
I
be
do
more
not-
than you cannot be more than 30 feet. Like whatever your character height is, the disguise and the illusion has to encompass your character height and weight.
I mean,
and
Let
everything.
me.
My character is 9 feet tall, so good luck.
I was counting from tail to head, being
no,
a
no,
total
no, no,
of 30 feet long.
No, don't count.
I
from,
don't think it's
don't
actually
count,
that long. I'm just
Yeah,
being.
don't count from tail to head. The Naga's height starts from your torso all the way to your head. The rest of it is all disposable. Like you can cut off your tail, you'll just regrow another one. This is why, like, if you want to be like how Nagas basically do it is, they have their tail wrapped around their waist, and they just make the illusion that they have 2 feet, and that's it. That's why when they
No,
slither,
I just googled naga. Naga can only go up to 7 feet in height, and
think
when you are dead and when they stretch your body, only then maximum is only 15 feet. But that's when you're dead. So in other words, you can only fill up a 5 feet square area up to 6 to
Yes.
7 feet. So you cannot go any more than 7 feet, and
My
you cannot
character
go
is less
more.
than feet.
Yeah. So basically,
So that depends on how you're defining height. His character can still be 9 feet long without any questions, no problem. If he's 7 feet tall, because you're not counting the tail as part of the height.
oh, they don't
No.
count. Nobody counts.
The tail of a Naga can be anywhere from 10 to 20 feet long.
Yeah, but in
The
height.
Tail of a
Black-
Naga, I can still be 30 feet long
Wait.
but
without any problem.
let's follow black and white here. Maximum I
I'm
allow.
on the Legends of Five Rings wiki. A Naga can be a Naga's tail can be 10 to 20 feet long.
Yeah, but
So if my tail is 20 feet long and I am 7 feet tall, that means I'm 27 feet long,
Wait,
which
listen,
is rounds off to
listen,
30
listen.
and isn't an issue.
Listen. Nobody counts the tail as part of the height measurement. That's just the tail. The tail, I can cut it off.
Yes.
I can cut off your tail.
Yes.
That's it.
So if my
That's
tail
it.
is 20 feet long and I am 7 feet tall, I have 27 feet of length that I can work with. No question.
It's okay. Doesn't matter from here because I just wanted to know because you can't be using a horse everywhere you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's
you
yeah.
can't be, and also you cannot argue.
The illusion has a mount or flanked by attendants to account for my size.
You can
Like
just,
it is so. If I don't have a mount, then I have 5 people following me.
Okay.
Ah, yes, they
I
get
think
bodyguards now.
Yeah, just like a long cloak, like a long veil behind you, and so on.
yeah, exactly.
So that's about
I
it.
mean, that's what
Yeah.
mine technically has, because he's got his ninja, or his clothing thing,
yeah, exactly.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well,
like
it says
veil and so
specifically
on.
that you're supposed to be riding a mount or flanked by attendants to account
Mhm.
for your size. Because I'm bigger than a normal person, I have to have something with me to make other people like not touch my massive ass snake body.
Mhm.
So if I
Yep.
don't have the mount, then I have to have like at least 4 people flanking me
Mhm.
to prevent
Yeah.
people from stepping on my tail and realizing, oh fuck, this isn't a person.
Yeah.
So
But it's
I
okay.
really shouldn't be going into any buildings anyways, because that's a tight space, and someone's gonna step on my tail and go, oh fuck, this isn't a person, and we don't want that.
Well,
Well,
flip your tail around.
going into dungeons going to be so difficult for you if there's a trap because your dexterity you're going to have disadvantage even if you try to avoid it. Logically speaking, you should have disadvantage
But
because you're so
don't we
long.
have no dungeons in this one though?
There is. It depends on what type of game I want to run, whether it's going to be kingdom or dungeon crawling.
Okay.
But yeah, but there will be dungeon crawling if you guys want to look for treasures. But if you guys like want to that treasure
Yeah,
part,
I wouldn't mind doing dungeon crawling because it's fun.
Mhm.
yeah. Then logically speaking, for 30-foot tail, I'm gonna put the disadvantage part when dodging fireballs or spike traps or so on, because it'll be so difficult to actually avoid that and so on. Okay. Anyways, okay, you knock on the door. Though. You knock on the door, and the door opens up. Then you see a man with his hair tied up, opens the door for you, and then he looks at you. He looks at you from top to bottom. Naru Ibuki. And then after that, ah, then I heard a
Apparently,
dog.
he just starts barking at you.
The horse just suddenly started barking at him for no reason.
Okay.
I'll
He opens the
get
door and he
mute
looks
for
at
a bit.
you, Gilgon. Then asks, how can I help you? He asks.
I am looking for those who are skilled in magic. I heard your name was one of them.
Magic? Nobody with magic here. Roll for your persuasion.
Can I roll for insight instead? I mean, my persuasion is high, my insight is low. But this seems more like an insight moment.
Okay. Roll for your insight to see if it's lying.
Can a shooter
19.
do the same?
Yeah, sure. But the insight 19 is high enough already.
Oh yeah, definitely, because I did overhear the conversation with the wife.
My response to his lie is, you should tell your wife that.
Okay. The DC is just 10 for the insight for this. And then after that, Naru Buki and said, it seems like my wife is like always revealing the truth. So yes, I am adept in magic. What do you need? What do you want to know? I have left that a long time ago. I am no longer the Shugenka that I used to be. Okay.
Perhaps it's better to, speak frankly. My name
Okay,
is.
Gilgon, based on your insight, that this guy is a person that also could be a magister, but trying to persuade people, NPCs like this, to become it take a role of leadership. That's the hardest part.
I was not intending to have him take over my role.
Just in case you want to go adventuring,
He
because
can
you
be
can't
your,
leave
he can
your
be
post
your
vacant.
employee. Because remember, you can appoint actually employees who occupy your position temporarily until you
I
are,
mean, he can be
back.
the. I was gonna say he could be the advisor or apprentice or whatnot.
Yeah, think of it like, yeah.
Disciple.
He's kind of just like trying to make sure he has allies, so that way other people with magic can help the town if he's busy helping some other part of the town.
Mm-hmm. All right. Naru Bukin little looking at you, Gilgon, and asks, "So you know who I am, but what do you need?"
Uh,
Well, to be frank, I need others who can perform the duties of my station. I need assistance. I need help.
You are
What
the
say
leader
you?
of this village. and you need assistance. What are
No,
assistance that you actually need of somebody of me? I have nothing here that could help me with what you need.
you know magic. My station is to know magic, to help defend our civilization against any tyranny, any magical attack, anything that might hurt us. I require your help to protect your wife and your fellow citizens.
Man, gone full patriotic on him.
Hell yeah.
Tell him, do you like the red, white, and blue? And then a random eagle just suddenly swoops in and does like the eagle noise as soon as you finish your pitch.
No, I was gonna say he turns into his Naga form and he's like red, white, and blue.
Then after
No.
that, he looks to you, Gilgon. If you are in need of my assistance, then I might need of yours first. If you need me to actually help you and help the people here, but our village is small. In order for me to actually help in terms of this village, in terms of you, in
I'll be
terms of
back.
magic, in terms of the spells of the world that you need to learn, you need to give me something in return, he asks you.
I am prepared to offer you a position in the highest levels of our new government. If you look to our side, you will see the ruler, the new leader of your village.
I don't need to be a leader. All I need is a building to be built within our village itself. I need a brewery in order for me to actually concoct potions or any alchemical formulas that I can come up with so I can help the people here if they are sick, if they are injured.
I'm going to look directly at Kurenai as I say this. That should be absolutely no issue. I will make sure that this village is equipped and stocked with the most advanced equipment you could ask for and as many alchemical ingredients as you require.
Okay. Write this down that he would not join in unless Naru Ibuki have a brewery built in this village.
Yep, which is basically can be used to produce crafting alcohol, be it beer, wine, or spirits. Yep, they need their precious sake, and we need 6 resource points and 2 lumber. And it's an construction is agriculture DC 15.
Yep. Which you can make within after if you within the third month. If you
Exactly.
don't use your if you don't use your RP during the second month, then you mine lumber and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Which we need to save up our resources so we can build the brewery. Unless we can build a lumber mill first, then we can negate you know, our need for lumber. Because lumber mill, they tend to provide us with permanent source of wood.
We need a brewery before we should build the lumber mill. This man's needs require more than that of our lumber.
First thing first, we have to meet the troops that we have previously acquired. Secondly, there's a time and a place for such requests, and I have duly noted your suggestion, Gilgon. I look into the old man, into the man, and saying, "Please forgive us for our intrusion. We'll be leaving now, and I wish you a very happy day. My name is Kurenai Uesugi, and I'm the leader, I'm the lord of this humble town. Pleasure to meet you, sir."
Okay. He looks at you though. Like, huh? A lord, huh? He looks at you. He didn't even want us to bow. Roll for your persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. Here it comes. Expected. Honestly, expected it. It's still better than nothing. Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Is there any way Gilgon can give him a bonus or some sort by being the magister and telling him that he's going to get everything he wishes?
Okay, you can't assist anymore because you need to declare.
Oh.
The only thing you need to do is you need to roleplay, then you need to roll for persuasion.
You want to roleplay?
Wait, me roleplay?
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
were the one who was roleplaying because you were
No,
rolling.
no, Kurunai failed. You
Yeah,
have
I
to
failed.
declare assist.
Yeah, exactly.
I had already offered him everything he wanted. That was me trying to just
Yeah.
add
The
additional
only
things.
thing that
Never mind,
that
don't worry about me.
this former Sujenka wants from you, Gilgon, is the brewery, and that's about it. Then once the brewery is done, then you can come back to him after that.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I have duly noted this.
Cool. That'll be like what, 5 sessions from now?
No,
Yeah, not yet
no,
actually.
Kingdom is very fast. Trust me. Kingdom is very fast. You haven't touched that yet. You're just meeting NPCs only for now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. After talking to him though, he said, "Build me a brewery. Then I'll give. Then talk to me again. But then I will tend to the farms. He's still a farmer though. Looks. You look at him. He's still a farmer. His hand is still dirty. Due to actually putting his hands into the mud and then planting seeds. And that's about it. What? Once he's done. Once you're done with the brewery, then he will actually come back to you again.
Mm-hmm. I just simply
Okay.
give him a respectful bow as I walk and wait for everybody outside of his home, back on the main road. I'm just waiting for you guys now to follow me, so we can go see
Okay.
the
What else?
troops.
Okay. What else you guys want to do now at this scene? You just talked to the former Sujenka. There are other farmers, but you already talked to the farmers. So Miromoto, what do you Hitsumi, what do you want to do?
Let's see.
I'm back.
Let's. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think which one would, where would be best. Trying to. Oh, let's see. Be where Karna is and waiting for everybody else to go and tend to meet the troops.
Right. Okay, Asho, you?
Pardon?
Your turn.
What, to talk or?
No, if you want to talk, if you want to do anything.
I think it's just gonna stand there because I was out for a bit, so I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, then we're waiting for you on the main road so we can go and see the troops.
Okay, I feel it.
Okay, Gilgon, lastly to you. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. Alright. So after talking to Naru Ibuki, then you follow the others to actually see where the bandits that Kabuto Koji befriended and decided to actually follow him as they pledge their life to him after that. So heading straight there. This is just a makeshift settlement for them to actually live in. You can see one of George's followers, Yanagita Shun, here stacking up some wood. And then in the distance, you can hear voices of people talking, mostly just making sure that the weapons are sharpened, the bows and arrows is made. And then after you arrive, one old lady actually greeted you all. Then she bows and said, "Ah, nice to actually for you to actually drop by. My name is Oreo Machi. I am cooking food for the people here, the soldiers, so that they are not starved, making sure that our village are protected against any Shadowland creatures that actually decide to come to our humble village."
Thank you so much for doing this. My name is Kurenai Uesugi. I'm the lord of this humble land. Pleasure to meet you.
I heard that you are the lord But I heard that the founder is Kabuki Doji,
He's one of
and
our
that is
founders.
why, and this is the why our village is known as Komori.
Mm-hmm. We never had a name, but we unanimously vote on the name Komori, as none of us, have a name in mind, so we just voted on it.
Ah,
Next to me is our General Miramoto Hatsumi, and behind me is Master Iranamai, our Shugenja Magister. And right behind him is Lord Tagashi, our Warden and Lawkeeper.
ah. And where is Kabuki?
Currently, Master Kabuki is in the villa, trying to decide into where does he want to fit in with our humble leadership. But never
Ah,
mind that. How are you?
I am fine. I am here looking after our people, making sure they are not starved, making sure that the food is well stocked here in our stores, making sure that the former bandits that you actually have acquired to be our militias do not actually go into the stocks itself and eat everything. Now they are tending to many of the things they asked them to handle, especially when it comes to the weapons to protect our village and many more.
Hmm. Could you could you please call them in here? I'd like to speak to them.
Then after that, then he call out, Asai, call your people. Asai then walks over, the former crane.
Mm-hmm.
Then he bows to you, Kurunai, and bows to Hitsumi, then bows to you two, Gilgon, and then to Asho in a distance. Then he looks around and start whistling. All of you, front and center. Then he start whistling. Then after that, all the people just start coming in.
They obviously look well fed and well rested and everything, right?
They all look well fed, well rested. You can like look at them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not dirty. They're well mannered now. Their clothing is not no longer dirty. The weapons are nicely kept. But these are still untrained bandits. You can
Mm-hmm.
see that even Hitsumi.
Oh,
Their
definitely.
formation is wrong. They're scattered all over the place. They're not lined up like perfectly. But they are there. They are well fed. They are not well trained, but that's about it. Okay, now going to you, Hitsumi. Okay, Hitsumi, you can see the old lady Oreo Machi, and then the people that's actually behind her. Tell me, Hitsumi, what do you do?
Uh, well, I'll go and I'll go right next to the there and go and say to the everyone, the Shun, Dai, Moto, and everyone else to all of you form a line,
All in, you
straight
mean?
line, and all in line in front of me, in
All
front of
in
us.
line.
Yeah, fall in line.
You look at them, ask them to actually fall in line. Then you look at Asai Suzikage. Then after that, then he said, "You heard the lady, form a line." Okay. All right, Hitsumi, roll for your persuasion.
Why did my brain automatically go to when fall in line, they just fold in a line?
Okay. You got advantage because of Asai. Okay. 25 it is. Then they start forming a line. Form a line, you maggots. Then they start forming a line. Then after that, one of them like, oh, the well is disturbing, sir. Do I look like I care about the well? You fall inside it. I don't care. That's what I said.
Is this where they
That's when
start
then
holding on to the wells thing?
and start forming. And then after that, the Asai looks to you, Hitsumi. Hitsumi, now they are in line. Now you can tell them what needs to be done.
Yes. Yes. We need some of you guys to go and scout ahead to the north to the a town that's been run with goblins to the north, and out to see if how many there are there, and we'll have some of you go and help the some of the other people in town to go to the west and help them go and mine some stones for the so they can make more make anything else that they want to, and so we have everything all stacked up ready for this for to help this town build and grow.
Then Asai then turns to all of them. You heard the lady. You know what to do. Then you see one man over here and said, "You will scout. After scout, we return back with our reports. We will not engage, but we will actually check. We'll come back to you." And then after that, okay, then the rest of you, okay, Kurunai, Asho, okay, Hitsumi, and after Gilgon, okay, like roll for your insight on Oriomachi and Asai.
Just him or all of us?
All of us, huh? All of you.
Okay.
Just roll for it.
Insight coming in. Where's my
I
insight?
almost accidentally clicked on nature. It's like, no, that's not it.
Ooh.
Insight. Okay.
18,
Okay,
19, and a 15.
Togashi. Okay, Togashi and Kurunai. When you look at Oriomachi, she could actually like even be taking over part of the leadership role, or even Asai to Sengage. But his loyalty is neutral at this moment. As a general, he could switch sides, and he could actually lead an army as a general if Hitsumi is not around. So Oriomachi could even take the role of, for example, if you look at your kingdom, like Konoha, then after that you can actually take the role of either a warden or a treasurer, or even a, but not a viceroy, either this
Oh,
treasurer or a
definitely.
warden.
Treasurer or warden, definitely. I'll know what to do.
Mm.
So I'll
Asai,
yeah, I'll wait for my turn unless it is my turn.
okay, Hitsumi is okay. Then after that, then the bandits actually left to scout ahead to the towards north. Then Asai then turns to you, Hitsumi. Anything else you want me to do, my lady?
No, that would be all good for now.
Okay. Then after that, then Kuronai to you.
I simply first thing first, I tell Asai, how have you been, Master Asai? I'm asking
Asai then
about his
said,
condition.
I'm okay, even though I lost an eye. But this bandage over my eye is a keen reminder of what I have done, of what I have unleashed upon the lands. But thanks to you all, that the demon Naga was vanquished. But the serenity of the land have actually come back, and the grass is greener now on the mountainside itself. The evil spirit has been vanquished, all thanks to you. But
Mm-hmm.
I have pledged my loyalty to the people here, and also to Roji, and to you, and all of you. Even you, Lady Hitsumi. Then, after that, then Oriomachi then said, Well, if there's nothing here for me, I'm going to go back to my husband. He must be waiting for me at home.
I just simply
Oriomachi is the wife of the blacksmith, the one that's taking care of your horses right now.
hmm I just simply tell her before she leaves, my lady, would you please give me 5 minutes of your time before you go? I'd like to see if you can help our clan with something. And as I basically walk to her,
Then Oriomachi asks, "Then what do you want me to look into?"
I have an
She's got confused. She has a confused look on her face.
I have an eye for talent, and I recognize that you have a talent. Would you be able to help our clan by being our treasurer?
Mm. She looks at you and she pauses for a few seconds. Then she looks at you again. I'm unsure to take over such a huge role, looking after looking into the treasures of the village. Okay, roll for your persuasion.
Okay. Before that, can you guys assist me? That'll be Asho and Itsumi. Is Gil gone left? I mean, unless he basically assists by default, then yeah.
So,
Well, it's just take by it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, only Asho and
So what is
Izumi
it?
can.
I want to convince her to
so,
take on the position of the clan's treasurer, the kingdom's treasurer.
So it's persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. For against this lovely lady.
Uh, you already got advantage because Asho got 14.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Izumi can roll higher than this 15,
Mm-hmm.
then you get bonus. Yeah, you got that plus
Yep.
2 bonus.
Plus two, plus two.
Advantage with plus 2.
Okay. Advantage plus two. So let me put the advantage toggle, and
My
that
god.
would be a 14.
Sure, I asked Izumi to actually talk to Oreo. Okay, but you failed the DC 15. Okay,
Wait, can I use
and Oreo Machi.
inspiration since there's no combat? Can I use my inspiration
Yeah,
to make it like auto
re-roll
15?
again.
Okay. Rerolling again.
No,
DC.
re-roll again
Oh, okay. Rerolling
with
again.
advantage with plus 2.
Advantage. Okay, here's one. Thank God. What the? I got.
I think you should give rulership to Hitsumi. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the
Uh.
14. I'll take the 14. I mean, unless somebody wanna chime in even
I,
more.
I think Hitsumi should be the ruler, and you should switch, and you become the general after that, or
I.
treasurer. Okay.
Uh,
I'm just checking something. This is no role whatsoever. I'm just wondering.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. But if you keep on failing like this so many times, right?
Mhm.
There will be unrest though if you
They
manage to persuade
that
the
that
people.
they would probably think that you're not good for ruling. They'll give it
Yeah,
to someone else.
you're not the ruler. You're not fit for ruler. They will ask you to step down,
Oh
so
yeah,
on.
definitely. I
So
mean, I'll take the 14 as my fail, but sadly,
it's a
yeah,
fail.
yeah, it's a fail.
It's a fail.
It's a fail,
But
nevertheless. Uh,
Oreo Martinez said, "I apologize, Kurunenseki, but I have to refuse. The role of the treasurer is too much for me. That's all."
then,
She said, "It's
mm,
too much. She would not do it.
then if
You cannot
you,
persuade her any more than this."
oh, this
Okay,
one
then
comes to,
to
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll let somebody else roll. I'll let somebody else roll.
okay, Hitsumi to you.
and all let's see, all go up and talk to her, saying, "Well, it is it is your decision to refuse if you so don't want to have the position of treasurer. So it is your it's your choice. So we respect that your respect your choice of saying no because it is your own choice, and refuse not to.
Okay. Okay. Hisumi, roll for persuasion. Unless anybody want to assist, but or the assistant already been given.
Yeah.
So just roll for it.
Wait. Let me actually assist
Yep.
him. Let me actually assist him. Now it comes.
Uh,
Now it shows up. Ugh.
okay. So Hisumi, you got advantage with a +2 bonus.
Now it shows up.
Yep.
If I want to rewind
Yep.
time, and yeah, I want to rewind time again.
Okay.
15. 15,
15.
15.
If I could rewind time.
Yep.
Okay. Oriomachi, after listening to what you said, Hisumi, and after that, and then she just smiled. Okay. I will give my best. I will look into the treasury of the village and assist as much as I can. And now Oriomachi have decided to become your treasurer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put here Oreo Machi
As a
as the
treasurer.
treasurer.
Yep. Oriomachi treasurer. So now we only have a fewer -1s. We only need the viceroy, the emissary, and the counselor. And we are ready. Like, we're gonna be like, okay when it comes to anything else. That means everybody, after everybody is occupied, they can then appoint employees to basically, take over their duties when they have to go on, like leading or leaving the kingdom.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Now Oriomachi actually agreed. And then Asai Sokengage, you can ask him to actually take over another role, but you can try to persuade him if you want to, or just leave him to actually manage the people here first.
Actually, no, I have the role just in mind since he is or was and still charismatic enough to hire the bandits. That's when I basically turn up to him and say to him, Master Asai, how would you feel if I were to appoint you the kingdom's emissary? You were and still charismatic enough to have hired the bandits for your own mean. What
I
would you
thought the emissary was for
We'll see
Vice
about
Cat.
it next
yeah,
Okay.
during the next session.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
during the
We'll
next
see.
session.
We'll see. The
Yeah.
next session. That's why I'm asking him now if he can be the
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
emissary.
I was just curious. That's all.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So, Master Asai,
Okay.
would you like to be the kingdom's emissary?
He looks. That is a heavy burden, Grunai-san. Uh, I'm not too sure whether I can actually handle being an emissary after what I have done. And then he looks down at your feet. It's like he refused to look you in the eye.
Hmm.
Roll for persuasion,
Okay,
Kurenai.
I'd like the assistant, please.
Sure.
Okay, who's
I'll
going to assist?
Hmm.
Who's going to
I'll
assist?
roll. I'll do. I'll
So,
roll it.
Hmm.
I'll roll it.
Hmm. Okay, not bad.
wow, all the naps coming in.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
get.
With advantage, with a +4 bonus.
Advantage +4. Okay. What about you, Togashi? You want to make it into a +6?
Alright.
No. Togashi already rolled.
Oh,
He
okay.
rolled
I
nat
rolled.
Oh,
20.
yeah, 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 yeah. Not bad. Okay.
I was like, well, I
Advantage.
can't really roll again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad, my bad. Advantage. Okay, not bad. +4. That's basically 17.
Mm. Aside and said, very well then. You have all spoken to me and you see me fit to lead. I will take the role of emissary, but if I see myself unfit, I will step down.
Acceptable. I have an eye for talent
Then
and.
Asai now is Asai. Okay, I put the emissary. Asai Tokage.
Yep, emissary. We only have just 2 -1s now. Once we fill them up, that's it. Like, we are more than ready. After
Actually, if you can fill up the whole thing with NPCs, is also good. Then after that, then the assassination attempts actually come in later on. Once your village grows bigger and bigger and bigger,
oh,
and
definitely. Assassination. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
just to leave out part because 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 maybe kingdom is not for certain players. That's
Mm-hmm.
the thing I'm trying to say here.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe some players just wanna go kill monsters, dungeon crawling, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So leave the kingdom to the NPCs while you guys travel the
Yep.
lands. You know, all these things. So all right, next. Okay, after all this, the Asai, Tsunage, and Oriomachi agreed to actually assist and look into the current situations of the village. Okay, now where else you all want to do? Do you want to go straight to the kingdom now and roll for it for the month?
If
It's up
everybody,
to you guys.
yeah, let's just go for the kingdom so that we can basically roll for our resources, wait for the scout return, and also wait for the guys who like go for the stones to come back with the stones. Because we need to have now, we need to
All right.
start saving
This
our
this
resource points.
okay. This one need to roll already. Uh Okay, now you need to go to your kingdom. Okay, let me go straight here to this map.
Mm-hmm. You tell me what to roll, and I'll just click on it straight away.
Now each player have to take the part in rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the rulers have to actually like roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does
Now
that
your
mean one of us
culture
has to roll
economy.
twice for Blizzard? Well, one
Is it?
price and one Blizzard. Yeah.
So far, if it's gonna be okay. So right now, if you look at your skills, okay, like defense, exploration, folklore, industry, intrigue, magic. Okay, let's just say Izard is like into magic.
Mm-hmm.
So now you guys can't build anything yet for this one. Magic will be under culture, which will be under supernatural solution or quell unrest. The skills here is like if to know more about kingdom, you need to look at the skills. Like what
Mm-hmm.
does it do? What does the kingdom skills do? And whether you pass or fail, and whether you actually manage to actually like do it or not. So now, okay, let's look at the skills that you guys want to do based on your region. Okay, there's no hex exploration, so
Okay.
you guys don't are not going to be asking NPCs to do an exploration phase.
Mm-hmm. Straight
All
away to
right.
resource gathering.
Yeah. So, what do you want? Who want to roll for uh, agriculture? Agriculture have a -1.
This is for the stone, is it?
Agriculture would be for lumber
Mm-hmm.
and also for stone and also for food. So this is actually under the. I think this is under the warden's role.
No, the
Let
warden
me see the
handles
warden.
the
That case, I've
yeah,
got to roll that.
yeah, the warden. Let me go
Safety,
to
security, and overall health of the kingdom.
yeah,
Its
exactly.
lands and their borders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
his basically duty is like law and
Oh
order
yeah, the
essentially.
scouts.
Yeah, the scouts he
This
will
is
handle
the
the scouts.
scouting section to the village to the north. So this should be under Asho Togashi. And
Mm-hmm.
then after that, then for the general is going to be under stability. So all stability, key ability, and the stability is under Hitsumi. For the warden, everything under stability also to roll for it. And then after that, for the ruler
Mm-hmm.
is under loyalty. So skills under loyalty is yours.
Mm-hmm.
So let me look. Where is the section for it? Let me see. Under loyalty, loyalty will be under intrigue. So that is under if and for intrigue, there's going to be quell unrest, new leadership, infiltration. So you're not gonna roll for that. Okay, so you should be rolling under politics, which is either improve lifestyle. So what? So improve the lifestyle of its people. So are they going to be happy with you? So are you going to be rolling for statecraft
Uh,
to
definitely.
get more money?
I'll be
Do you want to
actually.
roll for
Uh,
warfare? But you're not going to war. So the only thing you can roll right now is either politics
mhm.
or intrigue.
I'll actually roll for my politics because I need to start establishing, like basic connections, like for example, appointing minor positions. Like I already appointed my warden, but now I'll be appointing like the people under him and everything, establishing that we have laws, and these laws, they need to be respected, as well as they need to be upheld against everybody, and so on and so forth. So
Okay,
yeah.
then roll twice for the month.
Okay, under
Okay, to get
politics, is it?
more money.
Under politics?
Yeah,
Yep. Politics, first roll. And how enter any miscellaneous?
no bonus.
Oh yeah, yeah, no
No
bonus.
bonus because you don't have assistance. Whoa, four failure. What does a failure do? Can you go into politics? Go look into the
Uh,
skill called under politics.
okay. Let me see. Politics. Established new unrest. There's nothing when it comes to failure. Wait, let me actually
There
just.
is, there is, there is.
Yeah, yeah. Let me go to politics and see. No. Where is politics? Key attribute. No. Because I'm using the find word just so I can see prerequisite
Hold
benefit.
on.
Okay. Politics, loyalty, improve. Oh, here we are. Since it's a failure, it is as a success, but you have sustained your treasury. You take -1 circumstance penalty to economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn.
Ooh, so you put -1 to
Yeah, it's
your economy then.
yeah, just a -1 to economy for the remainder of the turn on economy checks only. It's still a success, but it's like a minor success,
Okay,
not a critical failure of a net one.
okay.
Yep.
Then just roll politics again then.
Yep.
-1. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Politics. Submit.
Well,
It's still another
I
failure.
think you should. I think you should change already. I think you should ask Hitsumi to become a ruler. It's
I
like
mean, no,
the
no, no,
people like
no,
Um,
no, no.
do
No, no, no. The character sheet has nothing to do with the character's bonus and everything. This one, because the character sheet is its
during this
own.
month. During this month, the people were like, Kurunai people start talking around the village. Hey, what do you think about Kurunai Yusugi? Yes, she's not doing very good. It's like during the month. It's like so now it's already like the third month. Okay, but okay, that
um,
you're done.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
You're
done.
done.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
done.
Now it's
I'm just
going to
curious
be
where I find the thing, the kingdom things.
Oh, it's above
okay.
your
Now
player
it's going to
character.
be now it's going to be Hitsumi's turn. Stability. Okay. Now, okay. Hitsumi, choose either agriculture, defense, engineering, which is to build roads, establish a work site, and so on. And after that, what's the next stability? Wilderness. Do you want to gather livestock, get more food? Do you want to let the people relax after gathering the food? So you can use either wilderness to roll for gather livestock, rest and relax, or you get more food for agriculture. You harvest crops 2 times. What do you want to do?
Hitsumi?
Hitsumi.
Hitsumi.
Yeah.
I think it's muted. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It,
No.
yeah, your
No.
turn.
I was looking at the other. I was at the tab for looking at the
Mm-hmm.
sheet, the PDF thing.
Yep.
So, I'll.
Okay.
I
Here's a
think
tip.
I'll do
Get more
the.
food. Get more food. Maybe roll for agriculture twice. Huh?
That's pretty much was my plan for doing the agriculture there. So pretty much click on it twice, pretty much accept it twice, submit the both those times.
Yep. Click on
Okay.
agriculture 2 times and submit 2 times. Thank God we're not doing any trade agreement, otherwise we would have suffered. Okay. It is a relative. Okay, another time? Herb, they are both a regular pass.
9 and 10.
Regular passes, regular success. Uh,
9 and 10.
okay. If it's just a regular, what does a regular
On
do
wait,
anyway for agriculture?
on
For harvest,
harvesting.
harvest crops.
Okay,
Harvest crops. It's
okay.
called harvest
Harvest
crops.
crops on a regular success. You it says here, your artisans. Oh wait, no. It says here, harvesting crops. Success. You gain one resource food commodity on a regular success. Critical success. You roll 1d4, extra food. Otherwise, we just gain
No, no, no.
two food resources. That's it.
So three. So three. Then that's it.
Yep.
I just put there into food section. 3 consumption 1.
Yep.
So you got more than enough food for the month.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have 3
Okay.
of 1.
Yeah, because you only consume 1 per
Yep,
month. So that's
exactly.
it.
So
All right.
agriculture
Okay.
is
Then
done.
last would be. So now is going to be Warden's turn. Okay, Warden is also stability. So now Black Wolf, you can either choose again agriculture or defenses. You provide care for the people, or engineering. You build a place, but uh, maybe not also. And then after that, or you want to establish another farmland that will produce 2 out of 2 food per month,
I'm thinking of defenses.
or okay, or wilderness, gather livestock, more food, or you just want the people to rest and relax.
We need more food, actually.
Where's the
Okay,
wilderness
all right,
one?
harvest crops, citizen.
That's at the
Harvest.
bottom.
You can harvest
That's
crops. You can
at the
sell your
last
food for
one.
money. It's okay. You can sell your food for
Yeah.
more RP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I do? Do I do agriculture
Roll
or
for agriculture twice.
And click submit twice.
Yeah.
No bonuses, no nothing.
so?
Go to your kingdom
Yeah,
Konoha
I've done that.
agriculture.
Okay, that's a
Mhm.
Okay,
pass. That's a pass. Okay, that's
yeah.
plus 1
It's just
food
a
resource.
pass. It's just a success. Next
Mm-hmm.
one.
Ooh.
Okay,
16.
just pass. Also, just a normal one.
Yep.
Just normal one.
So now we have
So meaning
officially
that
5 out of 1 food.
yeah, put there 5 out of 1.
5 out of 1 food. We consume 1 food consumption, which is actually very good. It's actually very good. We still have extra food.
Yeah.
That means the next time we do it, we'll always have extra food. Next thing would be
Now
lumber.
after
Lumber. We need to now roll for
next would
lumber.
be next you're gonna be rolling. Somebody gonna be Gilgon's turn is under Magister.
Mhm.
Okay, Magisters are what do Magisters do?
Handling
Let me
everything
see.
magical about the kingdom. Like they
Culture.
culture.
You look at key ability, culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yep.
Okay, culture is art,
Mm-hmm.
which is craft. Okay, art is craft luxury. You don't have luxury.
Mm-hmm.
Rest and relax and quell unrest. Next one is folklore, celebrate the holiday,
Mm-hmm.
which actually give you people a moral bonus. And then after that, the next one is supernatural solution. I have no idea why is that. Okay. And then after that, then another one, culture scholarship, established settlement, creative solution, rest and relax. Okay, creative solution is one good thing.
I
And
have here.
then
I have here the supernatural solution. It just means you find a magical solution to a mundane problem. And here,
okay, we don't have any mundane problems.
yeah, exactly. So we can skip on magical solutions.
So and then after that, the others are varies, meaning that you can roll whatever you want to roll. Uh, and then after that is so basically it's going to be lumber then, which
Definitely.
is also under agriculture.
I think Togashi should be rolling that because he had a good luck in rolling high numbers. And we need lumber
Yeah.
anyway. We'll
Togashi,
get
roll for it.
lumber.
Yeah, well, I'm just not in near my computer.
Okay, okay. You got two rolls though. Lumber, ore, or stone. Okay.
Okay, so we're going for
Lumber.
lumber first,
Yep, lumber first. So roll on
and then
agriculture.
so we'll go agriculture. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is for lumber. Okay, a normal success.
Fail.
Oh.
No, no, fail. Nine is a fail
Mm-hmm.
because this
Yeah.
one is DC 11.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. DC 11. Okay. Now give us the
Now we'll go
stone.
for the stone. Wrong one I'm going for. It's not the character sheet I'm looking for.
Yeah, roll for agriculture again.
How do I?
Yeah, because for stone, you already gave us wood, which is a failure because it's a DC 11.
Oh no, no stone for the month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's only for him. Okay,
Mm-hmm. We have
then
our
after that,
treasurer.
then the
Treasurer.
NPCs,
Yeah.
then the yeah, treasurer would be. Let me see, treasurer under economy.
Mm-hmm. And we have
Okay,
economy. Yeah.
establish trade agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Then hire. Okay, abandon hack, claim hacks, clear hacks, hire adventurers. Okay, if you want her to claim a hex, okay, beyond your borders,
Mm-hmm.
so but there's no point though because your borders is only one square hex among you all. So if you want to establish another one, so you have to be like somewhere around outside.
I was actually
Like
thinking
but
we should claim either this
or
hex or this hex. Like either this hex or
or
this hex.
trade commodities. Might as well just go for trade commodities for economy.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We do actually need trade commodities anyway. We do need trade commodities
Okay.
and money and whatnot.
Okay, just roll for it.
What do I roll? Because
Okay.
Universe said what
For
to roll.
this one should be under. Wait, let me look for it. What is the role that you need to do for this?
Is it trade?
Oh wait. Uh, yeah, trade.
Okay, this is for trade commodities under trade. Submit. Oh,
Oh,
critical success!
what is-
Holy, what does a critical
Whoa.
success about trade commodities? What page is it?
Trade commodity. I don't know what skill. You just need to trade commodity is actually under capital investment. Like you look for capital investment, establish trade agreements, manage trade agreements, all
Oh,
these
here we
things.
are. I have it actually. On a critical success, your kingdom reaps the benefits of your investment immediately. Roll 4 resource die. Gain resource points equals to the result. So I'll need to roll our resource die 4 times. The total is our investment value.
Okay, roll for it 4 times. How much RP you get?
Okay. Let me see if I can click on the resource die here. Can I click on it? Oh, okay. Nah, it doesn't. Okay. 4 times 1d4. That'll be
That
10.
sounds like
That'll be 10 resource points. And welcome back. We
that
have
sounds like enough
Wow.
to afford the building that I wanted, the brewery.
actually we never.
Konoha is rich, but you don't have stone, ore, and lumber.
Yeah, exactly. We failed on the stone and the lumber, but we have food
All right.
and we have
Okay,
money.
since that Izard is here, I'm gonna let Izard roll for Asai. Asai twice because wait, you only roll for Oreo Machi once. Okay, I'm gonna let Izard roll for trade
Mm-hmm.
again. Trade and then after that Asai. So let's not put Kabuki Koji alone. Let's put Kabuki Doji here as a counselor, so can roll
Okay.
for him
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Counselor temporarily. Yeah, counselor
Yeah.
work.
Okay. Izar, roll trade once in the Kingdom Konoha sheet.
Enter any miscellaneous bonuses you have. Do we have any
Zero.
miscellaneous bonuses? 0.
Zero, because there's no
So,
assist. 15 is a pass. It's a pass versus the DC 11. Success, just a simple success. Aizen, what does it say on a simple success?
For what? Like for what
Trade,
is he?
trade,
Trade.
same one.
Oh, capital investment. Okay. If it's on a
Mhm.
capital investment, roll 2 resource die, gain RP equal to the result. So just roll
Okay,
2d4 immediately.
2d4.
Yeah, just 2d4.
Dice button 2d4.
Okay.
5. So it's 12 plus 5.
So 12
They
plus
got a lot of
5.
money, but very few resources.
Yep, exactly, because we invested the kingdom's money and we reaped the benefit. Otherwise, if we would have failed, yeah, the consequences are, a loss basically.
we would no
Can't
longer
we
have
buy
anything.
resources
Oh,
though?
A, you cannot sadly
You
buy
can
resources unless we have a
until you
trade
build
agreement.
the you have to do trade agreement, then you can
Mm-hmm.
buy resources. Then okay, next would be okay, Izar, we need to roll for Asai, emissary. What does emissary do? Emissary is loyalty. Okay, loyalty is intrigue, infiltration, new leadership, quell unrest. Okay, ignore that. Next is politics, establish settlement, improve lifestyle. Aizen, can you check on improve lifestyle? What does it do?
Okay. Improve. Improve lifestyle. Okay. Improving lifestyle. Hold on a moment. Let me just find the thing. Okay, here we are. Attempt a basic check to draw upon your kingdom's treasury to enhance the quality of your citizens. On a critical success, you push to improve the lifestyle affords that can your citizen can afford significant free time to pursue recreational activities for the remainder of the kingdom's turn. You gain a +2 resource +2 circumstance bonus to culture-based checks. On a regular success,
Uh,
you gain a +1. And there is no DC on a improved lifestyle. It just means that your
DC is
citizen,
always
yeah. Uh,
DC is always 14 to 11.
it just means
Yeah.
your citizens can afford to do side activities like going to the pub or shogi or anything without having to worry about whatnot. This is what improving
Okay, at least
lifestyle
you can
means.
have up to. Okay. Next to loyalty is statecraft. Tap treasury. Tap treasury.
Okay, treasury. Let me just quickly let me just how do you spell the word treasure?
Tap treasury is here.
Treasure is treasure. Treasury is a Y instead of an E at the end.
This one. Tap treasury
Oh, okay. Tab treasury or just treasury?
from the book.
Okay.
From the book. This one I taken from the book.
Yeah. Trap treasury. Where are you? Tab treasury. Tab treasury. Okay, tab treasury. You tap into the cash reserve of your kingdom for the PC's personal use to improve emergency funding for an event. On a critical success, you withdraw funds equal to the currency per additional PC column on a table, this and that. Treasure by the level on page this and that of the Pathfinder Core rulebook. Use your kingdom's level for the to set amount, or you successfully found an unexpected event that required you to tap into your treasure. Oh, basically, it just means that you are trying to use your personal money to solve an issue. On a critical success, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's what tap treasury is. The rule is if our RP runs out, that's when we can use our own character's personal money to try and solve an issue. This is where the tap treasury role is. RP is
Okay.
RP
Then I
is
guess then I guess
yeah.
then I guess Izar can just choose what he want to roll. So Izar, do you want to get stone or luxuries or lumber or more money?
I think I need 2 lumber and X amount of money in order to build a brewery, so I want to go for some lumber.
All right, roll for agriculture. The DC is 11. The DC is 14 actually. No, the
Culture?
DC is 11. Yeah, not no. Just roll for agriculture. Agriculture.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
It didn't roll. Why didn't it roll?
You have to submit it.
Oh yeah, you have to submit.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa! Shoot! What the hell happened with this? Oh,
We're
okay.
not
Okay.
playing
Eisen,
Wednesday's
can you
campaign.
check what happens when you get a critical failure on harvest crops?
Okay, harvesting crops, critical failure. Let me go up. It's right here. Harvesting higher adventurers.
Asai is very bad when it comes to crops. You there, rocks or
Okay.
stone. You there, cut
Okay.
wood.
Since it's a critical failure, roll 1d4. That's the loss of food commodities to spoilage. If you have no food, then you inherit 1 unrest. We basically, yeah, just roll 1d4. That's how many food we have lost. But that's
Wow, you lost a lot.
but that's we have but that's retaining to
Luckily, though,
food.
you
Yeah.
got 5 food.
No, but that's retaining
You
to
got 5. Lucky.
yeah, but that's retaining to food.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, but same thing. So you have to follow the same
Okay,
rule. You lose food.
roll 1d4.
Because you chop and chop, you try to get mine. People got tired. They eat more than they should.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to roll 1d4.
Yeah, roll 1d4 and pray you actually roll a 1. Izar? I think.
What does a normal failure do then? Critical failure and a normal failure.
Okay.
6 is a normal failure.
Yeah, on a critical fail, on a normal failure, gain no food commodity.
Okay, so no lumber, nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
no
just
lumber. Okay, just that the workers consume more food.
yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
Isa, roll 1d4. Oh, I think he got disconnected.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Eisen, roll 1d4.
Okay, rolling 1d4, praying that I would get a 1.
A 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not bad.
okay.
We only
Just 4.
we only lost 1 unit.
4 out of 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
4 out of 1,
Oh, yeah.
and this here is a 4, and that's it. Oh, otherwise we
Okay.
gain 6
All right.
units of stone, because the first one is lumber, but at least we have now we. Oh wait.
No, you don't get stone.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
yeah,
stone.
yeah, yeah.
Because you fail.
Yeah, exactly.
You all fail. Okay, last leader to roll will be Kabuki Doji as a counselor. Okay, as a counselor, I guess it's culture. Okay, culture. Okay, let's not waste any time looking at culture and everything. Let's just go straight to agriculture. Try to get either the lumber, the ore, or the stone. Okay, who wants to roll for this? Okay, let's give chance to Hitsumi. Hitsumi, roll for agriculture to either get lumber, ore, or stone.
I'll do. Let's try to, hopefully get for, stone. I guess try to get at least have some of that. So
Yeah, you need to roll.
yeah,
It's just actually
and that 8.
well, just a normal failure. Gain nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yep. Um, that 14.
Hey,
Okay,
finally.
you pass. Just a pass. Just a pass.
Yep, just a regular.
What does the pass get you? Is it a 1d4?
Let me just actually I think you wait, let me just roll to go on harvest. Shit. Just see where.
Yeah, because the harvest works for everything: food, lumber, luxury, ore, and stone.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm trying to locate it again, the whole harvesting. No, this is higher adventurer, supernatural. Where is the harvest? In a moment, in a moment. Shit, I think I bypassed it while going. Creative solution, no. Infiltration, no. Hire adventurers, establish work, fortify. Ah, harvest crops. On a regular success, you gain one commodity.
Yeah, no.
We just gain one piece of wood on a regular success. So now,
Because just now you asked for stone, so only
oh,
one
stone.
stone.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
If it's one stone, then yeah, definitely. We now have
Mhm.
officially one, yeah, one stone because we don't have a stone yard. That's why we cannot produce by default, a stone yard.
All right. Okay, the month have ended. So now consumption is one. Okay, because you consume one, so it's three out of one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you didn't use any lumber, so you got two lumber of one every per month. So you still
Mm-hmm.
get lumber though,
Yep.
because you have a camp. So now you got during the month you already got three food, two
Mm-hmm.
lumber, and one stone, but a lot of RP. Okay, the RP could be exchanged for EXP. For one RP, you get 10 experience points. So do you want to use all 17 RP to get 170 EXP?
I would
This is this is a
say
party discussion actually. Or keep the RP for the next month.
definitely because our first order of business is
Yeah, keep it to
to
next month.
yeah, we keep it the next month because the RP will be used to build build resources. Like for example, we have to build a herbalist and it'll cost us 10 RP and 1 unit of lumber.
Which you could actually, but it will take a month.
Yep,
So to do that,
yep. And
uh,
yeah, after this I just need to read since how many lots that we have in order to decide the size, like how many buildings, because there are certain buildings that can consume more than one lot of building. But most definitely, we're gonna be needing to build like the essential stuff. So, do we try and harvest again, guys? Or do we end the session for today because we actually bypassed most of our
Uh,
time?
Pretty much end the session today.
yep. Yep. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have to
that
end the
would have been,
session.
yeah.
Okay, next week is still gonna be more to Kingdom. I want Drew and also Viscount to see how does Kingdom work like. Then after that, then we decide that do you guys still want to continue Kingdom again, or go back to being that regular adventurer part and so on, or both at the same time. Okay, so guys, it's like so this is the tutorial for it and also the RP part. So next week we're still gonna go ahead on this part and also more to also the storyline and so on. Okay, so this is a bit of the kingdom building. It's not that difficult. It's actually quite easy. And after that, once your kingdom actually like grow and grow and grow as the years go by. So that's why it's gonna be. So after that, okay. And thanks all, and I'll see you guys during the next session.